Well,
Yo, Drake, don't do that shit again, man, because I'm going to delete all your music out my fucking life.
Because he has a...
Nah, but Drake ain't supposed to be doing it.
If you saw it, you'd be so much more judgmental.
He ain't flopping around.
He helicoptered
like y'all know the
it.
inflatables outside of the.
Look at Molly.
See, I'm about to we'll follow the dogs. I'm about to delete this shit.
the inflatables outside of the car.
See on that? I'm about to delete.
No worry and mom.
I mean,
We rolling?
we're not going to talk about what I want to talk about.
No, you can talk about that on your Instagram live.
I've never gone live on Instagram. Don't put that on me.
This could be your first time.
I only go live on Instagram when it's with Demaris.
Well, I was really interested how we were going to come in to today's episode and avoid that topic for Maul. Because he's the one that would be uncomfortable to discuss it, right?
You would. Who's comfortable talking about that?
I mean, I didn't see it, but it was trending.
Couldn't miss it.
That's what y'all want to talk about?
Was it revenge porn?
That's my curiosity thing with someone that is so meticulous. I don't think that was an accident.
You think Drake leaked his own dick?
Yeah. I'm not here to really talk about the dick itself. I'm here to talk about the antics behind the video. He wanted that to get out.
I probably think he didn't care either way.
I mean, I wouldn't care either way.
He has a long history of his music getting leaked and not intentionally. So I don't think, his iCloud is that difficult to hack. I did see everyone thinking that he leaked it, but I don't particularly care. I didn't see it, but I heard great things.
Yeah, it's tight. My question, because I have more questions that are less about the dick itself, which is not what you would expect from me. Why, if you're someone of that level, why do you send stuff like that? What's the point? You're you. Why do you even need to play those games?
Just getting his shit off.
You think success makes you less horny?
No, it's not about horny for me. It's just, why would you feel the need? You're Drake.
Maybe it was self-love. Maybe he didn't send it. Maybe he took the video for him.
That's crazy.
And it was in his iCloud.
Maul, can you please say something? It's not about the video. It's just like, think about it from that angle. Like, why, if you're of that level, do you feel the need to send that to someone? Or would you even have that? I don't get that.
I mean, why not? If that's your girl you fucking with, like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter how famous you are. Like, you think famous women don't take nude pictures? We've seen it all the time. Like, it's not something that's not, like, success and fame doesn't make you not want to, like, have phone sex with someone. Like,
and on top of that, like,
you're still human.
You just have to understand that women are evil creatures, and anytime you sent a dick pic, it's ended up in a group chat. Like, all of our dicks are in the algorithms privately somewhere.
You're looking at me for to confirm. I don't have your dick in my group chat.
I've never sent a dick pic.
You're a fucking loser.
How have you never sent the dick pic and you on like 7 dating apps?
Yeah, I thought that's like in the profile
That's
images
not-
when you
well,
swipe.
No.
Also, Demaris can speak to this. There's nothing more gross on a dating app than just opening your phone and women just looking at a dick, unsolicited dick pic.
No, not unsolicited. I'm just saying, like, if you're on dating apps the way you are, like, I would think that a dick pic is part of your, like,
I don't have a folder ready to go.
it's like part of your, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm a Libra and
I have a penis.
yeah, like that's part of it, no?
Do girls do that, Demaris? Have you gotten random, like, in your group chat?
I've seen other men's dicks that were not involved with me directly. Yes, I have. Women
Of course
definitely
you
send
have.
dick pics.
Yeah, women do that all the time. I don't mind it. Cross marketing.
It's actually, yeah.
I've said it on the pod
Spread the
before.
word.
I had a woman tell me that Maul's missile ended up in one of her group chats. I was like, why are you telling me that?
Fire.
Please don't ever refer to Jamal's dick as Maul's missile.
She used my full name.
Word.
Please.
She's gonna use my last name too? Like,
Well, Demaris, you saw the video.
What video? Oh,
So, okay.
it's a dick. I don't.
But that's the thing, like, what's the goal with that? What do you want someone to say? Like, that's why I never sent it, because it's like, okay, now what?
Some girls like it. Well, I have a friend, shout out to her, who requests dick pics before she'll even continue to date you.
oh, I like her already.
she won't waste her time if she doesn't like what she sees.
Wait, so
She
like
get right
how,
to it.
hold on. So like if she meets someone just on Instagram or like out
She's like, what's your favorite
like
food?
If she's talking
okay,
to
now
them,
show me
like,
your penis.
say like after like the first date, if she decides on the first date, oh, I would sleep with this person, she asks for a dick pic before she allows herself to start like.
But why? Like she's trying to gauge it, like to see if it's like.
What are the qualities that she's looking for?
She absolutely will not sleep with small penis. She will not do it.
Does she like request it next to a remote? How does she gauge?
I think your hand has to be on it. I would have to ask her.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure your hand has to be on it so she can see the measurement. But some men have bigger hands than others. So
I was going to say,
it's shaky.
I don't
know how I'd feel like out the gate, just saying, "Hey, I do want to sleep with you, but please send me your dick first."
You just
I'd feel a little weird about that, and I'm pretty liberal with shit.
Could go the Louis C.K. route and just pull it out.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't.
If she wants that, like you have to.
Like on demand? The on demand back out is crazy.
The on demand back out is crazy because what if she's disappointed?
That'd be heartbreaking.
That's a tough
Yeah.
risk.
I'd rather
She wasn't upset because it was like unsolicited or some creepy shit. She's like, just let out all the air.
I ever told y'all the story about this dude that we was all in the crib one night. It was like a little house party. And he was like, yeah, I made like 70-something girls squirt before. So, once he said that, I start killing him. I'm like, you a fucking unicorn? Like, who are you? I said, and then I think he's like a comedian. I'm like, you in the wrong business. If you made 70-something girls squirt before, you're in the wrong business if you're a comedian.
It's a lot of bodies in general, let alone making them all squirt.
So then naturally, every girl in the room was like, all right,
Man, a poncho.
I want to see it. Like, let me see it. So then all the dudes like walked out of like the room and like, I guess like he pulled the shit out and then like we walked back. And it was just like, you could tell like the girls weren't like impressed.
Stand up bit? They were laughing.
So I was like, so now when we walk back in the room, it's like everybody's just sitting there like, okay. So I'm looking at him the rest of the night like, there's no way you're comfortable in this like party now.
But what is the topic of conversation once all the guys walk back in? Is it just quiet and people are looking at each other?
Yeah, it was kind of like,
because as a man, you can't be like, so how was it?
yeah, like it was just like quiet. None of the girls were like, they didn't seem like they were overly impressed and shit. And I was just like, you feel so stupid. Now, I know you do. Like, you have to feel stupid after doing that.
When you told that story, this is the response that came into my mind when everyone leaves the room.
We been in there. There ain't nothing going on.
Ain't nothing going on.
After storming the Capitol is fucking crazy.
We've been in there.
We've been in there.
Yeah, I just
That's
thought
how
that we the
that's-
people doc.
That's how every girl in there was like, it was all right, whatever, I guess. Like,
I mean, I have no issues with a woman requesting a dick pic. I just think under the circumstances of, hey, we just had a first date and I want to sleep with you, but I got to see it first. At least just lie to me and be like, yo, just send me a dick pic.
So then I'm not, well, you talking about just over the phone.
Yeah.
Because then, all right, well then she got to get naked. Like,
she does have to
Send me something.
reciprocate that energy.
I got to see
if
what
we're
it's looking
doing
like.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I got to see what it's looking like.
That's not fair.
Why it's not fair?
The reason why I said that's not fair, well, I don't do that. But the reason why I said that I wouldn't think that would be fair is because the way that my body looks doesn't affect you can't tell what my pussy is gonna feel like from the way that from looking at my body.
Yeah, but it's kind of like game
there's
planning.
a direct correlation.
Like if you got thick thighs, nice butt, kind of know which angle we gonna go on first. Like if we gonna run the triangle offense or if we gonna go ISO top,
That's true.
high pick and roll.
But you can see if
Bring
I
the
got thick
shooter
thighs
off on
and
the
a
curl,
thick butt.
pin
Like
down.
you can see that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And I'm
gotta study
probably
the floor.
You
Probably
can see
mistaken.
that from
It's harder
Instagram.
Full court
to
press.
do the catfish shit when you're butt ass naked, right?
That's a fact. And that's
Like
when you see
that.
the
That's
wall
why
start
a
bending.
man could maybe want to know as well before.
Yeah,
Well, that's
If we just meet on IG, I don't really
if
know.
we
like,
went on a date. We're
Pick
talking
up.
about after a date or two. If we went on a date, you.
But I don't know, like-
catfish.
So can I ask,
sometimes how women dress, like
Take that
I
file
don't know what you're
off.
hiding under there in a good way. Maybe she likes the baggy clothes look.
so all right,
Gotta see what she's
your
hiding.
girlfriend, like she wants a dick pic before she even agrees to go on a date, right?
Mhm.
So
No, not before she agrees to go on a date. After a couple dates.
So all right, so is it okay for the guy to ask to smell it on a date?
That's different.
How is it different?
Well, I mean,
I don't know if there's much difference there.
It's not much of a difference.
she was what?
That's
did she want to see
crazy.
the guy's dick? And
To-
you're
to-
saying
to
let
see
me-
if he got it-
Let
to
me
see if
jam
it's-
my nose in your pussy.
No, I'm just saying, like she can rub it and like
Yeah.
let me smell her finger.
Oh,
Let
it's
me,
like a wafting.
yeah, like let me smell it.
Okay,
Have you ever been to a wine tasting? They
I'm
just-
picturing
they waft.
nose.
I'm
on
not saying
puss.
me get down and
No,
like
no, no.
smell. No, I'm saying like, yo,
I thought you were
I
trying to run out the
you
clock.
want to see
Can't
if
do that
I'm
at Saddle Ranch.
yeah, like you want to
Yeah.
see if my equipment is well endowed enough for you to want to sleep with me.
True.
I want to see if your pH balance is leveled enough for me to want to lay down with you.
You should take one of those pH strips and kind of like insert it, and then
She's
if
not
it
a
comes
pool.
out blue,
She's not a chlorine.
Isn't blue? You want base? That's acidic as red. You don't want that.
Yeah, but I don't know if that works.
They're coming out red.
You talking about like for a pool? Coming out red.
That's
is
a
sick.
tampon.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Like that's called.
I blame myself for this conversation.
We've heard of plenty of times of men talking their way out of the box. They would have got some pussy if they just would have shut up.
Yeah.
Demaris or Yomi, has a guy's dick pic ever gotten them out of the opportunity to fuck? Like you would have fucked and then they sent a dick pic and it was like, nah, I'm cool.
Not unsolicited. I'm saying like,
yeah, no, not unsolicited.
it was kind of like y'all was sexting and they got there and then you seen it and was like, that's kind of, I don't know.
Yomi said it was more in
Somebody
person.
backed out on you. I can't even see a dude
Backing out in person is sick.
Backing out and I ducked. That's
on
crazy.
Yomi though.
But, like, where?
A
Like-
dude backing out on Yomi is crazy.
backing out and not needing that much space.
In
So-
New York?
So like,
the streets of New York?
Like you could have just stood there.
so
Oh, there's
Memphis,
room in
okay.
he was like, "Oh, can't do it." After he backed out,
Ooh, can't do it is hilarious.
and that sounds like a song. Ooh,
Wait,
can't
so how
do
did
it.
you get out of the back out, Yomi?
Just walked forward.
She called an Uber. She called an Uber.
Yeah.
Damn.
So wait, y'all were like,
stomach ache.
Yeah,
were y'all like
period.
talking?
got diarrhea.
Y'all were like talking and
Damn.
Damn.
he backed out and you was like, "I'm cool."
Rough.
Yo, that's gotta be.
He's
yo,
dead. He killed himself.
Yeah, he might have
Yeah, you
caught
ain't
a
heard
body
what he
after
said.
that. He might have killed somebody after that.
Do you think he tried to convince himself it was something else?
What can you convince? Like
Because if everything's going cool,
after he backed out,
Say, yo, I just want to be friends after we was ready to fuck.
yo,
Does it make it much worse?
yo, I back out. She like, yo, let's
You have
be
friendly
friends.
dick.
Like what?
you gave him dap.
Yo, what? How do you go back
He
to that?
backed out. You like a good looks, bro.
Yo, you know how crazy that is?
Like,
Yo, that has to. That
you're more like
crushes
my
a man.
sis.
That has to crush a man. He was crushed. Y'all still speak? No, I know that part. I'm just saying, like, y'all still like.
Damn, that's crazy.
No,
Hey, Yomi
he's,
went
he's
back.
trying to
That
stay
nigga
friends with you
crawled
to save
out the
face.
friend zone
Like
and
he
then
doesn't want that to
crawled
get out.
back in. Crawling out the friend zone just to be banished back is crazy.
No, but a
Yeah,
girl
that's
did that
rough.
to me before. She definitely like took me out the friend zone. We had sex, but then she threw me back.
Oh,
into
you
the
told
friend
us
zone.
that.
Yeah.
That was a great
That
clip.
was the worst. What is?
And
that?
you said it was fire.
Incredible.
That nigga, he's still bothered by it. You
Still
saw he
mad.
brought it up again?
Yo, because it's like
You saw that Drake video.
it's
Things
like
changed.
what?
Huh?
Yo,
What are you hitting Julian for?
what
Because that
is
was gay as fuck, Rory.
Yeah, like what's up?
I didn't see the video.
Roy's pretending like he didn't see.
I really didn't see
I
the
don't
video.
want to keep talking.
I
We
am
haven't- you
comfortable
guys
enough
haven't
with my
seen it.
sexuality. If I would have saw the video, I would have said I saw the
Oh,
video.
shit.
I
see
didn't
the
go
video.
out of my way to see it. I just opened Twitter and it was there.
I don't believe you.
And then I went to trending and it was like Drake leak straight. I was like, oh.
And you
my
clicked it.
initial thought was like, oh, it would have been music, but I saw the leak that they
It
were
would've
referring
been.
to.
I'm probably gonna make Maul uncomfortable with this question, but is this the biggest celebrity nude leak of all time?
Yes.
No, the biggest celebrity. Oh, not really new, but Janet's nipple on Super Bowl got to be bigger than that.
That's a bigger stage.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
So I think Drake's bigger. Pause. Like
Yo, what's up
as
with
a-
you, son?
as a person, damn. There's no way to say this.
Of
I think like
of
star
Janet?
power.
Janet was at the Super Bowl.
Justin
No,
Timberlake.
no, the
Justin
setting-
Timberlake exposed her titty at
the
halftime.
setting's important, but I think Drake means more to more people, if that makes sense. Like Drake
Than
has
Janet Jackson's titty being exposed by Justin Timberlake.
but you're see because take the setting out of it. But
Okay,
you-
Justin
just-
Timberlake taking out Janet Jackson's titty.
You just talking about the artist.
I'm just saying the artist.
That's a Jackson though.
I
That's
think
Janet.
had
that's Jackson.
had Rihanna
She also
not just
wasn't
stayed
naked.
naked for 20 years, those first Rihanna leaks were crazy.
Drake was lying on his bed, butt ass. Like that was also just a titty. Like
He was butt ass. I didn't even notice that. You
No, he
really,
was
you really
butt ass.
surveyed that video, didn't you?
it was on my timeline.
butt ass on the hammer pick is crazy.
So if you guys want to, he
Well-
was laying down.
I feel like no pants and a shirt on with the hammer
I
pick
don't
is
want
crazy.
to. I don't want to hear about what Drake was doing.
He was facing a mirror, and he was filming the mirror. So
You really
you're
watched
seeing
the fuck out
reflection.
this
You
video.
can watch it. It's like
Julian.
8 seconds. You see it.
What's up with your man over here, dog?
I mean,
But I'm saying,
he's
like,
progressive.
I don't know. I think it's a bigger, to your question, I think it's a bigger video than anyone.
I don't think it'll be bigger. I
Well-
get what they were saying, but as far as an actual leak, yes, it's probably the biggest leak.
Kanye's leak happened, but it just didn't like the internet wasn't as big.
He's a leak.
Kanye has a leak.
Yeah.
Oh, you're definitely about to go.
I was at Def Jam when it happened.
Tat that
It was
neck.
huge news on the 27th floor.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was.
What year?
It was right around like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Damn.
It was post Taylor.
He
Yeah, it was
leaked in
post-Taylor.
Hawaii.
Leaked in Hawaii.
I think someone got to his email or something. He definitely didn't leak it,
Mm.
but it didn't catch legs like other news.
The joke is right
The
there.
interesting part about that whole Drake video thing was watching all the girls on the timeline that allegedly like been with Drake, like confirming, like, yeah, nah, that's real. Like you had to see the girls. I was just like, yo, like
But how do you fake a dick video?
from what I was like seeing was people saying like it could be AI generated, like it's that don't look like a real video. Like people were just saying a bunch of things, and then like women were confirming like on the timeline, like I guess letting everybody know like I slept with him. I know.
The
the
person
worst shit-
to AI a dick on Drake needs
know
to
what?
be arrested
In porn, when they do
and
the fake
sent to
dick, though,
Ukraine. Hmm?
like in porn, when they use like a fake dick sometimes, and like those like ridiculous, like where they come a quart of semen, it's like, all right, that's obviously a fake dick. I'm not trying to put this on Drake, but I could see him have it like doing that, like having one of those.
What made you like get to that conclusion that you thought that Drake would be like the fake dick guy?
Not the fake. I'm just saying, if you're going to leak, I'm still on the side
of
of
Quentin
him
Miller,
leaking
like
it.
just
I'm still on the side of he
Ghostwriter?
put it out,
okay.
So you think Drake put that out himself?
kinda.
No.
It would just be weird.
Why
timing.
are you okay? I'm
Why
not
now?
saying that he did, but Ma, why are you so sure that he didn't?
Why would he? What would be the point of Drake? Like, what is that gonna like? He's already one of the biggest recording stars ever.
I think
He has every beautiful girl on Instagram already that he's probably slept with. Like, what would he gain out of putting out a dick video?
women
would he
wanna
gain
sleep
out of
with him?
They don't already? Like, what would he gain out of that?
Boredom. He's on tour.
Nah, you ain't that bored, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty bored.
Nobody, not come on. This is one of the biggest recording artists in the world. He's not bored.
What do you think?
Like-
Like the green room at the Cole and Drake show was like that next day.
That's
That's got to be a weird.
That's the better question. Like, if you like Rory,
Because they all saw it.
Rory, if your dick pic leaked tomorrow, you gotta know that I'm coming in here and I'm
Sure.
I'm laughing at like, yo, what's up with you?
And if it leaks, we can put it on the
It
TV.
would be on the screen.
At that, at that
Yeah.
point.
Nah, I don't want to see that shit, man. Like,
I
it's,
mean-
it's like the homies. That's the homie. I don't want to see that shit.
Well, that's why I was very confused when that woman told me that your dick was in their group chat. I was like, what would you like me to do with that information? Would you like me to reply?
You said
with
airdrop it?
Airdrop it.
Yo, add me to the chat.
Ew.
Is he an 8?
Yo, let me ask you a serious.
But then on top of that,
no, hold on.
I-
So,
go ahead.
ISO. Let me ask you a serious question.
ISO.
Because he do this whole topic, and then we had to talk about if you got life in jail. You was like, yo, you would fuck a guy. You basically said you would fuck a guy. Like, are you like, what's up with you?
I said.
You
I did
basically
not.
said that.
I never said that.
You basically said you
I
was like
did
you
not
fuck
say that.
something.
I'm fucking something.
you did not say it.
Yeah, but like, there's COs that are women.
That's okay. So why did you allude to me that I would fuck a man?
because it was
It's like 4
hilarious.
episodes ago, still lingering.
No, I'm just
Because
that tied into this.
The
Like his
doctor's
energy is just a little
Yeah.
like, yo, what's up with you? So you all right?
I'm good. I think this is funny. I like this topic is so funny because it's just why not? Like, why not laugh at this? I think it's funny.
No, we can laugh at it, but like you're saying shit where it's like, yo,
Well,
son,
yeah, I'm going to make shitty sus jokes. I'm here to do that.
That's your
Okay.
shtick.
That's my thing.
Should
I'm
I-
gay.
Should I have defended Maul in that situation? Now I'm starting to feel like maybe like a bad friend.
defended me. Why?
Because I highly doubt that you gave that girl permission to put your dick in that group chat.
Mm. You're a victim.
Yeah, but when you do that, when you
And-
talking to a girl and you do that, you kind of
gotta-
No, you
with
you
it.
know, but that's and someone that believes in double standards. That's just something a woman could do.
Oh yeah,
If I was
Can't
talking
do
to a girl and put her nudes in our group chat, that
Yeah.
would be the corniest thing.
yeah, we can't do that.
No.
But now
It
it's like
happens all the time.
now it's like kind
That's
of
crazy.
encouraged.
Guys don't do
for-
that to women.
Yes, the
No, the
fuck
guys do.
they
Really?
do.
Hell yeah.
I can
Yes,
attest that's
they do.
never
I
happened
would
in any
never,
group
I
chat.
would never do that, but guys have done that.
All
I'm in
the
group
time.
chats
That's
with
weird.
dudes and they put like girls that they talking to nudes in there, and I'm like,
That's weird.
yeah, I don't want to see.
You know the
those.
funny
Like,
thing is, because I've had guys like show me, like, look at this girl I'm hooking up, and then like a month or two later, they're like in a real relationship with them. It's like, damn, I've seen your girl's asshole.
right?
Now you're getting engaged.
Yeah,
That's happened.
I had a friend that did that a lot. That would just show videos. Like no one would ask. Like no one would inquire. Like, yo, what happened with Shorty last night? He would just come and show a video of him fucking. I'm like, what do you? I don't care to see that, sir.
It's a deeper thing behind that, though. Like to me, that's like dudes trying to validate that they have sex with girls because they secretly have sex with men.
I mean, I never took it that far, but
that's a fact. Like you trying to validate, like, yo, see, I get pussy. I don't care what you doing, sir. Like I don't care who you laying down with. Like as long as it's consensual adults, I don't care. You don't have to prove to me that you have sex with women. That's weird.
Because they look up to you. I told y'all these niggas be homoerotic and they look up to y'all. They want validation from men. Like,
well, any man wanting validation from me of him having sex with a girl is absolutely insane and weird.
And then like play out that scenario. What is the best ending? I'm gonna be like, yo, you tore that up, bro. Like, what am I gonna say that's gonna
insane.
I got like, yo, what a stroke. Like, I don't. What am I gonna say to that?
Like, yo, you went crazy right here, son. Right here.
Oh, that leg move, you gotta teach me that.
15 seconds right here, you was going crazy.
Yo, airdrop that to me.
At 22 seconds, you went in.
That's game tape. I'm gonna watch that before my next rendezvous.
So to steal that one from you. Don't worry, I'll give you credit. To what Julian had said, has that ever happened in any of y'all group chats where a girl is putting a dick pic of the guy that she's talking to and now that's her boyfriend? And now you're at birthday dinners.
Yes.
And I know like, that he got a whoo on him. Yes.
Yeah.
This is why you can't trust women and women don't have friends.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fuck him, but you can't send me no big ass fucking bait third leg and then now he's paying for fucking catch and you want me to just forget that this nigga's dick is hanging out the side of his drawers. I can't do that. I would never come at him and actually I'm kind of grossed out. I don't even want to look him in his eyes now. But yeah, you can't forget that. You don't forget that somebody has that on them.
I imagine that's the equivalent when a girl wears a really low cut revealing shirt and she has huge, just massive tits, and you can just see them at all times. But you can't say anything about them. You know they're there, even though she kind of wants you to see them, but you can't cross that boundary. It's a whole dance we play every day. But it's like in Demaris, it's like it's there. You can't say anything about it.
Right.
We all know it's there. So now that's my thoughts on Drake.
You know it's 2024 and like people really don't care if you're gay or not. Like that's like
it'd actually do better for this pod if you just come out.
Like,
yo, the amount of men who were on there were so many more men commenting on Drake's dicks than women. I was so disgusted. I had to get off Twitter.
I mean, what does that say about this generation? Is that a progressive thing? Or are we terrified for our youth?
I think it's progressive. I think it's fun that people think it's fun to like, in the past, it's like people would play that. I didn't see it, but you did. Cough.
I mean, look, if I would have seen Drake's dick, I would have said I saw Drake's dick. I don't particularly care.
Adin Ross was like, woo, that boy got a missile on him.
Yo.
That's why he act like that. I swear to God.
You hear the voice note you sent to Drake?
That's what?
And Drake said
I was like,
yeah.
See, that's why I was just, I'm so glad I was born when I was born.
That shit.
It's just certain things that I just can't do and I can't say ever.
I mean, is there much difference though? Because I call you an 8 pretty often. Ever since you were rated on that site.
But you only call me an 8 because somebody on Dick Yelp, some girl said I was an 8.
Rated you an 8.
Yeah. But you don't know. Like Adin Ross watched the video. Yeah, like Adin Ross watched the video. Like, and he's like hitting Drake, talking about his, like, what is that?
You left him a voice note and Drake responded and said he read the text. He sent a bunch of laughing emojis and he said, I might use this as an intro on a song.
Jesus Christ.
Because Adin Ross was just basically like, yo, bro, you got like a missile on you. That shit is.
Please, like, I don't want to hear that song.
What the fuck is
the way he skips Forrest Gump is I would skip the Adin Ross Drake Dick song.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't care how good it was. I wouldn't get to the rest of the record.
Adam 22 probably had the strangest response.
Really? I'm so surprised.
He was mad at Adin because he said he stole that moment from him. That was his story to share about Drake.
Well, Adam 22, to me,
he's on a sexual spectrum. That's a no.
I don't know what the sexual spectrum is, but Adam 22 will definitely sleep with a guy, 100%.
Oh, I think but would that just?
I don't think it's like breaking news.
I'm just saying, if you let another man lay down with your girl or your wife and have sex with her, and like you're having sex with your wife, you might as well like you know what you want to do, bro.
Wait, how does that correlate?
What?
Here we go.
That's like being in an open relationship. How does that correlate?
No. Yeah, open. You sexually open too. You open to receiving sex from a man and a woman.
I think being into
How? You think if a dude lets a man lay down with his wife while he's there, like they having sex with his wife together,
they're training his wife.
you don't think that he would have sex with that dude?
You can stop like pointing at me when you're doing this explanation because that's
you.
not. But
I'm just
like
saying.
you just keep. It's
Okay.
like right in my face that you're pointing.
You think he won't have sex with
Now you're
that
pointing
dude?
at Rel.
Not real, but I'm just saying, like, you know,
Adam is on the screen. He's right there.
I point at him. You think that dude won't have sex with a guy?
I'm not saying that I don't know his.
All right, put it like this. Would it
is a-
surprise you? Would it surprise you if a video of Adam 22
no.
came out tomorrow and he was sucking a guy off?
No, but it wouldn't surprise me
Exactly.
about most people. But I'm just
What?
saying, as far as cucking,
Now that's a stretch.
Cucking's a
as
thing,
far
though, and
as
cucking isn't
cucking is
gay.
a kink, and that's not gay. A lot of
What's
people
cucking?
like,
wait.
cucking is liking seeing your partner fuck somebody else.
Okay, cool. But when
Yeah.
you when you're into training your wife with another man and you guys are like dapping and holding hands while you're fucking
Bumping
See, now you're
balls?
throwing.
I think-
you're
I
adding
think the
sauce to
next-
it.
the next
Dapping and
step-
holding hands is different.
the next step would be to sleep with a man.
Oh, I didn't know.
and
that
I'm
they
not
were dapping and
judging anyone, but that would be the next step.
It's okay to say it, y'all. I promise. He's Adam 22.
And I'm sure his OnlyFans will go crazy if he fucks it.
Well, he's bi.
Well, he's bi.
Sexual
Well, until he
spectrum.
comes out and says that, I'm not gonna put that.
He don't have to ever. And I'm saying it.
So he said,
Do you think he would fuck Drake?
yes. That's a crazy conversation we're having right now, but I think
I'm just saying, if you think that about a guy, it's the reason you think that is all I'm saying.
I think he'd work. I think because of this. Well, he's known about Drake's doings because he has a lot of women on his pod that have slept with Drake and they share nudes. Drake sends them out. Like it's not it's a thing. So they've shared with him his photos and he's like, oh, he's been saying for years Drake has a missile. He's been saying this, but no one believes because it's like, okay. So when this came out, he felt slighted that he wasn't the person that had this moment.
You know what else he felt slighted about?
Stop. Don't do it.
I don't think he felt slighted. I think he enjoyed it.
Oh, he definitely enjoyed it. It's okay to say it, bro. We know. Like, why do we got to tiptoe this thing? Like, it's so people are bisexual. Like,
yeah,
men like men. It's okay. It's all right. But we're not gonna sit there and act like, nah, come on, you can't say that. I've seen this dude lay down with men having sex with his woman. Like, are you crazy? That's insanity.
So, Maul, let's say your video drops, right? Your video drops, hits the internet.
Platinum.
All right. What's your next step?
Paywall.
Wet platinum.
Paywall.
Gotta keep it going.
If
$50 Patreon tier.
if
You
one
can
of
take
my
most of the earnings.
if one of my pics leaked,
Just one. And it's a good one.
one of your
Yo,
favorites.
yo, what's up with son over here?
What?
What you mean it's a good one?
That's
What are you
the gay
talking
ass
about?
Because like you
employee.
can we all take bad photos.
It's one you had in the archives.
Proud.
Yeah, like you send that to multiple people. That
The
shit.
lighting was perfect that day. It was the golden hour.
That's your game 7
I mean,
Dick was casting a shadow.
I don't think it even matters though.
full
Like,
mask.
does it even matter anymore? Like that.
You had the old cable remote next to it, not the new small ones.
Yeah, not the Roku.
Not the Roku.
Not the Roku.
Putting your dick next to a Roku remote is crazy.
But putting it next to the old Apple TV remote.
I mean, what is there to do after that? I mean, I'll just be like, damn, like one of them put me out there like that. All right, it's fucked up.
So
It's fucked
you
up.
don't attempt to capitalize off it. You don't make a little joke. I'm saying like immediate, like
Capitalize.
What would you
how?
say?
not
on
even
Twitter.
capitalize, like immediate reaction. Like, do you post something? Do you post? I wasn't hiding
gotta-
from the world. I was
No, he's
hiding
got to
the
put
world
money
from me.
bags under his own leak. Has to.
Well, that may be, yeah, maybe that.
Okay.
You know when sometimes iCloud hackers
I would probably deny it though. But that ain't me.
no, because you know when iCloud hackers get into celebrities' nudes files and they'll say like, "Hey, so I'm going to use her name because it happened to her, Jennifer Lawrence. Like,
Mhm.
I have your nudes. Pay me I'm going to leak them." And some celebrities go, "Fuck it, I'll post them myself."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Would you do that, or would you want the leaker to do it, or would you be like, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself"?
Well, Just Incredible he's not that type of guy. Shout out to LA Leakers. He wouldn't do that. But I would no.
Wait, you think Just Incredible would?
No, he said the leakers. So I'm like, Just Incredible's LA
You
leaker.
think Just Incredible would extort you for your dick pic,
Yo, come rap now or
or the whole
dropping
world will
this shit.
see?
Yo, come rap now. Give me a Jay-Z fucking verse.
What if
Or
you
else.
can't deny it because you got your watch on?
That's
Mm.
sick.
And we know your nails got like a money bag painted
Yeah.
on it.
What if it has vitiligo?
My penis? No.
My bad. Too far.
See,
What?
You and him, butt buddies.
What?
I wouldn't care.
You guys would have distinguishable because Rory would just be red.
Yeah, and with
Yo, son is going crazy.
I mean,
Oh, he made the vitiligo joke.
I'm ignoring. I don't have a red penis.
No,
It's
not
the same complexion as my hands.
So red.
My hands are not red. They're just
I'm
white.
looking at
there's ink from but they're red.
If I was going to town for like a day straight beating my meat, it might be red.
Yo, Pete,
Red Rocket.
straight is crazy.
If I was going through puberty,
dog.
Yo, get out the house. Go be productive.
Get some
in the
fresh
world.
air.
Yeah, like
I don't
go
care if it's
outside,
raining.
Man. What is wrong with you?
I feel like I'm done. I put like my face and tattoos and all my shit. It'd be hard to deny.
You can't hide.
I wouldn't. What can I do?
So, yeah.
At that point, it's just like whatever. What can you do? You can't hide it. You can't run from it. You can. All right, yeah. So we all got one. Hopefully, right? All men have one.
But you say that because you came out on top with the Dick Yelp website.
Some women have them.
I didn't make it out squeaky clean of that website. I was rated 1 out of 10 and said I used the N-word excessively and wanted to do slave role play.
That's
Well,
what
that's just
what Jill
true.
said?
That's what mine said.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
slave roleplay crazy.
And then I kept calling her the N-word hard ER.
Yeah. And that's only during February.
And then, by the way,
Did you
after all that, it's still a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Did you
Like, come on.
That's not. I mean,
If I'm
you're
doing
into
all that,
that's
that's-
on fire.
But the Dick Yelp that came out on me to this
I
day,
committed. Like,
to this day, I feel like that wasn't somebody that I actually been with.
I believe yours. I don't believe her.
But that's a good
I
lie.
believe the first one that was yours. I read yours. I believe yours. Not that. That sounded crazy. That's
Hey.
crazy.
Why?
That sounded
yo, this
so-
corner today is
Yeah,
a little.
like, what's up with y'all?
Drake
over
got
there?
y'all in a frenzy.
Yeah, like what y'all was listening to on the way here.
I
Follow
want to
Dogs?
read it.
No, don't.
I think they took that site down.
I don't know how to find
Laughing emojis. Y'all are crazy,
I-
boy.
I hope they took that site down because that was
crazy.
as much as we actually promoted it and laughed about it. That was a little fucked up.
I thought it was just
Because some of it was
Lipstick
real.
Alley. It wasn't
like
just
mine was
Lipstick
funny because
Alley?
it's obviously fake, but some people were really going up there and like discussing people's sex lives. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine was. I don't think that was a real girl.
Just because you couldn't figure out who it was doesn't mean she was.
No, I just don't. Nah, I mean, I don't think that any woman that I've ever been with would do that.
Yeah.
I
I
just
get
don't. I don't think so. It would be hard to like gauge. It's hard to gauge which one I think would do that.
I never believed it was a woman you actually slept with. I believed it was probably one of her messy ass friends.
Okay.
and you
I
don't
can see
know,
that.
like, you may have ran into just a joint at Dell State
Mm,
in 2005
the joint.
that like just got Wi-Fi.
Uh,
You don't know every single
A girl from 2005 going to do a Dick Yelp review in 2019.
It ain't
Show-
even the
shows how
same
great you
dick.
are.
That's crazy.
Dick done regenerated.
Yeah, like
Dick
I'm
can
not
know.
even.
It's like a
like,
snake.
I got different moves now.
Shed skin.
Yeah, like I
They
got.
need a new scale for you.
Yeah, I got different moves. Like that ain't even. Those my old moves right there. I don't even do that no more.
This is a question for Demaris. Preferentially, circumcised or uncircumcised?
Why
I'm
are
just
we doing that?
curious.
Why
What's
are
your preference?
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
yeah.
circ.
Show her how to do it.
I would prefer. I don't want the.
Show her how to do it.
Fuck you guys.
Yo, a dude showing a woman how to do it is crazy. Yo, show her how to do it, fam. Yo, help out. Yo, that is fucking insane, man.
Well,
Yo, Drake, don't do that shit again, man, because I'm gonna delete all your music out my fucking life.
Because he has a dick.
Nah, but Drake ain't supposed to be doing it.
if you saw it, you'd be so much more
they
judgmental.
they
He ain't
flopping around.
He
Like y'all know the
helicoptered
inflatables outside of the
Look at all.
See, I'm about to follow dogs. I'm about to delete this
Helicoptered.
shit.
the inflatables outside of the car.
See on
Stop.
that?
It was
That
like
shit
this.
said-
Now I'm about to delete all this shit. I'm about to delete. For all the dogs gone. Like, come on, son. He was doing what?
Fam, when I tell you, if you
I mean,
saw
hey,
it,
it
it's
was
so
her
much
loss.
Words.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's the first one of the first albums that popped up when I typed Drake in my phone? Care Package. Definitely about to delete the Care Package. Come on, Drake. What the fuck you doing, bro?
And clearly he wasn't handling with care.
No, he was not. He was very.
Oh man,
Oh shit.
that shit was incredible.
Yo.
No,
All right, you know what?
next topic.
You know what scared me? We can definitely close. But what scared me the most about this is this new generation of rap and how these rappers act, because they act like women.
Mhm.
I was predicting that for the rest of the day, rappers were going to be leaking their own dick pics just to follow a trend.
It's gonna happen.
Nah.
I still give it one more week.
Nah.
I think it could happen.
Nah.
Yo, they leaked my shit too.
Only the ones with the hammers. Nobody would know
Because
Lil.
they're threatened now.
I'm telling you right now, if rappers just start dropping they penis pics online, bro, I'm gonna start listening to country. I'm listening to Jelly Roll for the rest of the year, dog.
I have some
I
requests.
can't do this. I'm
What-
out of here. I'm done with hip hop.
What would be worse? Rappers doing that or the fans doing what they did do yesterday and saying, yo, me and Drake got a lot in common.
Who was saying
I saw that all over
Nah,
the
It was
time.
nasty.
Twitter was
It was
gross.
nasty.
Twitter was
today.
gross.
It was nasty.
It was gross.
What?
They were like, "Oh yeah, that's why he act like that." What?
Yeah.
Why he act like what? You nasty motherfucker.
There was a guy
Yeah, like,
that tweeted,
my
me and
goat.
Drake got a lot in common. And what was the funniest thing about his tweet is that it had no replies. Because you know he was waiting for women to like
Yeah.
give him my eye emoji or
Yeah.
something. He got no response.
Yeah, it's
No
weird
engagement.
times, man. I don't know, man. People are weird.
It took a lot of me to not tweet from the pod account.
You wouldn't
What-
have had a
what
job
would-
if you did that.
What would you
I
have
know. I
tweeted?
was gonna say.
I don't know. I didn't think it through. I would have made a joke, obviously. I don't know what I would have said. I don't know.
Moving forward, just know that
No, I wouldn't do it.
please don't.
Just like no dick.
I haven't done
Like
anything
at all, please.
weird on the account.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back to the timeline.
Yeah. About that. But
Well, Yomi Demaris, I'm glad you guys were pleased. You were in the group chat.
I was not pleased. I never want to see Drake's dick. I did not want to see that at all.
Then who was that in the group chat?
That was us, but we just wanted to
Oh.
tease you. Me and Yomi
Oh.
wanted to make you guys' life hell.
I was
That's
about
why.
to say, if it wasn't Demaris or Yomi, who the fuck was complimenting it?
It definitely wasn't me.
Only leaves the fellas.
Julian did
Don't
say.
put this on me. I didn't say shit in the group chat.
Yes, you did.
I only knew about it because you tweeted it. You posted. You hit the group chat about it.
No, they did. I was at the gym when it leaked. I was busy.
You sure?
You was nervous?
'Cause I think you were the first one in the group
Saw
chat
that
to
and went
say
to
You
something.
said Canada has entered the nuclear war chat.
I did say that.
I
He
missed that.
said that?
Fuck, I did. Say
That must be in one of the chats I'm not in.
No, that's in the recording team chat.
Oh my God. Listen,
He
man.
said Drake got the BBL meat. He also said that.
I did say that.
Yo.
That's funny.
Yomi said gay. Yo.
That's not gay. That's funny.
No, it's
BBL.
not.
I mean, we just talked about him getting a BBL last episode.
No,
Which is why some
Yeah.
people think
a
that he-
callback. No, it's
Yeah.
not a callback.
These are also personal text messages that we shouldn't share with everyone. I'm just going to put
Wait,
that out there.
people could think that Drake got a BBO, but people are thinking Drake got a dick BBO.
They said a DDL, a Dominican dick lift.
Oh, people actually said that. I just said
What?
it was a joke.
What is
I didn't know.
happening online,
That's
bro?
hilarious.
What is happening online? What is going on right now?
That's fucking
I
hilarious.
didn't fucking say it. I just read it on Twitter.
Yeah,
I don't
dog.
think that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
about
this shit.
to, I'm
The
about to
joke
get
is
off
funny.
Twitter, though. I'm about to delete all that shit. I can't do it no more.
Damn, Care Package has some good songs on it too.
Yeah.
Yo, going through the process of getting a DDL, like going to all the consultation meetings or whatever the fuck you have to do, like would be the wildest thing of all.
Can you do that?
No.
Like sitting with a doctor to ask for a dick implant?
I think there is.
Well, there are dick implants, but no.
Well, there are. I mean, a lot of women out there grabbing them.
It is true.
So they have to be available.
The same way the girls go in now to surgery, like give me the Kim K. Do you think the transgender people transitioning are going to ask for the Drake?
The Drake.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
I mean, they treat Kim K like the barbershop.
I'm just so
Poster,
glad I
like,
grew
I'll
up in
take
a
that
time
one.
in hip hop when it was just about the music and the art,
It was never that.
albums,
Oh,
and
please.
and
Y'all was messy.
production and things like
You
that.
just didn't have cell
Pac was
phones.
butt ass in a bathtub.
Yeah,
He had jewelry on.
you just didn't have cell phones.
That might have been gayer than just being naked.
Because a man took that. Some dude was in there with him over this tub like this.
Jonathan Mannion was straddling him.
That was David LaChapelle.
My bad, Jonathan. I mean to get you straight like
Yeah, you put that. They put that out.
Mike is a good guy too. I didn't mean to do that.
That was.
Oh,
It's a good
my
photo.
God.
Anyways, I didn't think we were even going to talk about that topic at all. I'm glad we did though.
That was fun.
Demaris never even answered Julian's question either. But
What was the question? I'm not answering that. I don't want.
Hey,
I'm
Reddit
good.
wants to know.
I'm good on Franklin dicks. I'm fine.
No head, no turtleneck. That's what she said.
What's Franklin Dix?
Franklin the Turtle.
Like-
it's a,
like Anteater.
a cartoon. You were too old.
Franklin Turtle is his name?
No, I mean that respectfully. Like, you weren't watching cartoons when Franklin was out.
Oh, is that what they call uncircumcised penises? Franklin?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
They call them turtles, but I just name drop Franklin. I'm sorry, Franklin don't deserve that.
Yeah, Franklin ain't asked for that.
He
Don't
did,
put that on
but no,
Franklin's
I'm
jacket.
good. I remember
And friends.
it's so crazy because I was just talking to my homegirl about this last night. I remember one of the most vivid memories of Health 2 class. If you know, you're in New York State, you had to take Health 2. It was a sexual health class, and they taught us about smegma. And smegma is a cheesy substance that grows underneath
dick
the
cheese.
foreskin of uncircumcised dick. I remember this. My 14-year-old brain retained that information. Fuck algebra, trigonometry. No, I remember that, and it was the nastiest shit I've ever. Every time I think about uncircumcised dick, I think
So
about that.
they taught you to body shame.
Plus, he'd be having smegma too, though.
Big facts. And like after a summer's day with the right titties, like if you lift that titty up,
And it's not cheesy.
Under titty smeg.
That's just sweat. It's not cheesy.
I'm not sure if I want Julian to Google this, but I am sort of curious in
I'll
the
do
history of circumcision. Like why and who was the first person? Who was the trailblazer to just cut their dick?
They say that uncircumcised dick sex is actually more pleasurable for them because they have an extra layer of
There's no way. That's like a skin condom. It can't be more fun.
A skin condom.
It like
And like a lot of the
it
nerves are at the
engulfs the
tip of your
top of
dick.
your dick. Like you don't feel anything.
Yo, what the fuck?
Putting
are
a
y'all
condom
talking about?
on a circumcised. Never mind.
yeah,
It's
them the ones you
it's
really need to
crazy.
put a condom on.
bro. Just close it.
Ancient
Yo.
Egyptians in
Yo,
the
he gotta
23rd
be
century.
gay.
Just put your
I'm the only one that think he's gay.
just put your hoodie up.
Yo, you gotta be gay. yo.
Egyptians started snipping in 23rd century.
Because there were probably a lot of
I think it was a religious practice. Yeah, the Jews were.
that had to have been the craziest like idea. The first person to be like, let's snip that baby's dick.
Pass the scissors.
they probably
Gotta
cut the
be
whole
weird.
tip off.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine being like
the first one?
yeah, like the trial and error baby?
Nah.
It's the first trans.
Oh man.
I don't think they were doing it to babies though. They were probably doing it to I don't think they were babies when they first started. Did they start with babies?
I don't know. I know that there's adult circumcision is still a thing.
Yeah.
People opt to get it when they're adults.
What?
And there
Yeah,
was
I
a
know
long
somebody
time
who
where
did.
like for some reason they had medical professionals, but the priest would do it. Like the only medical thing
Oh yeah.
he's involved with, he
trust
wants
the
to be
priest.
around the dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So, I
priest did it before.
I gotta-
Trust Father O'Malley. He'll help you out.
let me do it.
Sir, you're a priest. You're not a medical professional. Well, this one I understand.
We're not circumcision shaping.
Yes, we are.
I am.
we're
That's just
not.
crazy.
That's if you still have your turtleneck on, baby, it's okay.
Yo, you still got
Is it common to run into that?
I think I've ran into it twice.
Okay. Did it like
It's
shock
like
you a little
four-leaf
bit?
clover.
The the first time I didn't notice at first. I wasn't really looking.
Yo, you
so I
never
gotta-
noticed when homie back in.
Well, the last
I
one
didn't
was like-
notice at
She didn't
first.
know
I
when
didn't
homie had the
notice.
micro penis. She ain't noticed when he was not circumcised.
I didn't
What do
notice.
you be looking
It
at?
was
What you
dark.
be focused
It was
on?
dark. I didn't really
Turn
notice.
some lights on.
Was it
all right?
hell is dark?
Turn some
Were you
fucking lights
looking
on
at
next
it or
time
were
you have
looking
sex.
away from
I'm
it?
not even gonna talk about it, but I didn't notice, and I noticed at the wrong time. When I noticed, it was too late. But yes,
It was
had already
too
entered
late.
the mouth.
I was already.
It was the point of no return.
Putting that in your mouth.
There's no
that's
turning
crazy.
We had stormed the beaches.
Demaris definitely gave head to a turtleneck before.
But is it that uncommon? Isn't it like a 50-50 split?
no, I don't think it's
50-50.
50-50
What is
split.
this?
I have never done
Oh,
research on this.
50? No.
No. I've only
I
ran
was
into
like-
2 uncircumcised penises.
I was pretty old when I found out that there was another form of dick.
In 2014,
Yo,
that is,
I didn't.
yeah.
I'm telling you, I was almost maybe a teenager when I found out that there was circumcision and non.
I'm trying to think when I found
I just wasn't.
out.
I wasn't looking into dicks like that.
You ran into a uncircumcised?
No,
Father
it was a
O'Malley.
converse like around health class time.
Oh, okay.
I was like, that's a thing.
Mhm.
I was only familiar with my dick.
In 2014, an estimated 80.5% of Americans are circumcised.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's gone up since. I think it's also like it's a religious thing, but also it's a health thing too. It's also just cleaner. There's no dick cheese.
I think it might actually be going down now. I think people have been like,
Because of the vaccines.
no, just because I think people
It's
just are
definitely
like,
what it
why are
is.
you putting your kid through that through that turmoil, yada, yada. They also say that you're more likely to catch STDs if you're uncircumcised than if you are circumcised. There's a battle between that and with different studies, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like millennials have been kind of pushing back on it.
Yeah.
No
Because
pun intended.
cutting a baby's penis, the thing about babies is they experience the same pain that we do. They just can't complain.
And they might forget it.
Yeah, they don't remember.
It doesn't
I
make it
remember
hurt
any
less.
circumstance.
What time? How old were you when you were circumcised?
I hope when I was born.
You get circumcised around like what, 5 days old or 4 days old?
Yeah, if it happened when I was 10, I definitely blocked that memory out.
Imagine being 10 years old. Your mom saying, "Come on, we gotta go to the doctor."
Listen,
About to
We
get
gotta go to
circumcised.
church.
I was scared of a
The priest still wants to do it.
Imagine if he said,
priest still wants to do it.
First Sunday, first communion.
Yeah.
I
I
thought I
give
just
you
had,
wine, cracker, and cut your hoodie off.
thought all I had to do was cough when you cuffed my nuts. Did we ever research why we have to do that?
Coughing?
Uh,
Oh God, I hope that happened to everyone else.
Nah, that was you and Father O'Neill. That was y'all little secret.
Your pediatrician didn't cuff your nuts and say cough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never. Yeah, I don't. I guess
That
to
could've been-
feel for bulges probably or something.
A lot more trauma I had to
I think so.
deal
Yeah.
with if that wasn't the case.
Because I know, like females, we have to cough when we're getting like our back, like our lungs examined. I don't know why y'all were getting your balls examined. You had to cough. That's kind of weird.
It's to feel around for hernias.
Oh.
Okay.
A person's cough pushes the bowels downward.
Yeah, when they checking you in Rikers, they make you like squat and cough.
Well,
Well, that's to make sure you're not
That's for boofing.
hiding crack in your ass.
Yeah, not just
Sneaking in crack.
Smoke-
in the right
crack
place.
is crazy.
Mom, you ever boofed anything?
Yo, see what I'm saying? Like, why Demaris want me?
You used to
It
be
comes
in
with the
drug gang.
occupation.
You think that I put something in my ass
You
before?
got a Ziploc up there still?
Never.
No.
The cop found it. He just found it. put something on my books. Like, I'm not putting nothing in my ass. Just put something on my books. Like,
Well,
fuck
you
it.
know guys that have. You had to.
Nah, that put something in their ass.
For the drug trade.
Nah,
For the love of the game.
Nah, you cover like you put it underneath like your balls and kind of like just, you know what I'm saying? Like sit down and keep your legs closed like together, but like in your ass, like actually up in your rectum. Nah.
I mean, Joel Santana said he had a girl that boofed a bottle to get into the club.
That's insane.
Yeah, but
Not-
I don't think he meant actually inserted the bottle into her. I think he meant just
Oh, I
put
think
it-
she put the entire Ciroc bottle when there was alcohol available in the club.
yeah.
She didn't. She could,
It's a
for
recyclable.
$40, she didn't need to do
Yeah,
that.
nah.
Yeah.
Put the whole Grey Goose bottle, the Belvedere bottle up in her
Ooh,
vagina.
I convinced a girl in college to boof. 2 of them, actually.
boof what?
They had a little bit of vodka left. I was like, if you drink this, it's not going to do anything. You might as well shove it in your ass. And they were like, what? And then I explained it. And
Wait,
they-
you poured alcohol in a girl's ass?
I didn't. They poured in each other's. It was actually quite. It was very.
Well,
wholesome.
what was
why-
the thing when I was in college? Girls used to soak tampons
Tampons.
in vodka and put them inside them.
That was the thing.
What?
The same girls I convinced
Just
to
take a
boof.
shot.
The same girls I convinced to boof also did that.
It hits you faster. It's the same reason why.
Alcohol in your vagina.
Right
It's the
into your
same reason
blood.
why
Take a
people
shot
put-
at Everclear, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but it doesn't hit you.
Yeah, it doesn't hit you immediately. That's the same reason why people put.
Wait,
drugs
wait,
in
Were you
their
guys in a
ass.
rush?
Wait, no.
Well, if you don't have a lot of alcohol, say you only have a shot left. You take a shot, you're not going to feel anything. But if you take that same shot, soak it
And
in
put
a
on a
tampon,
toxic tampon and insert it in your body?
yeah, it hits harder.
Alcohol in your that doesn't burn?
I don't know.
I never did the shit, but they used to do it. Yeah, I guess
Alcohol in your alcohol. That like
they might have put it in their ass. I don't
Really?
think it was in their vagina. I think
even
it was in
that
their ass.
that burns too. Like
Some-
this is alcohol. At the end of the day.
Tito's.
Like that's just this is why the world is just
And I feel like it has to, if it goes through your ass, it has to pass through so many places before it gets to your liver and brain.
No, it goes more
No.
directly into your bloodstream.
Your bloodstream. Yeah.
yeah.
Alcohol doesn't go to your brain; it goes in your bloodstream.
Well, that doesn't the blood bring it to your brain?
He got you there.
I guess at some
He
point.
got you there.
Like, you know, when you're drunk, you're different. Like,
No, I
it's
feel
not
it
your
in my
blood dictated, your
You feel it
brain.
in your
I feel it in my blood.
fucking idiot.
Blood in, blood out.
Y'all are sick.
Yeah, it was some wild shit going on in college, but yeah,
That's why I'm
definitely,
glad
remember the
I'm
alcohol
glad I never
tampon.
technically
I was
went to
partying
college.
at Rutgers and never saw anyone insert a single thing.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know
that
what
was more white. That's more white.
I'm saying I was at Rutgers.
Didn't Rutgers have their
was
own venereal disease?
probably.
They called it sluckers.
You're lying.
Really?
Yeah. You guys never heard that term?
No.
Oh, I'll show you.
I was at Rutgers Newark, Rutgers New Brunswick, Rutgers Camden.
They had their own venereal disease on the Rutgers University campus.
pretty sure. Yeah, they call it. Yeah, you can Google it.
Slut girls?
Yeah,
Oh my
Rutgers.
I could see sluggers being like the girls that go to Rutgers called sluggers.
I can attest to that for sure. They were whores. Not all of them.
Yeah, there were like all these. You can look it up.
Just
Reddit
like-
threads, rumors. They said there was like a whole thing.
Wait, what year was this?
But they didn't create their own.
when I was like 2016.
Oh, it was like they're talking about HPV. They just called it sluggers.
yeah, they didn't
Oh, but
create their own
everybody
like.
did.
well, it wasn't like a news, but it was like it was so common there.
It was like an outbreak.
There was like the street legend was they have their own. I didn't go to Rutgers.
Legend.
The concept of college is actually insane.
It's
It's the most irresponsible
concept of
thing
college-
America could do.
It's a
the
fuck
concept
fest.
of college and the concept of clubs is insane.
Clubs actually make more sense to me than college. And I know that sounds nuts.
Like people just being in one room that most of the time don't even know each other, and we're all just like drinking and smoking and like listening to. It's just like that is the who came up with that?
You take somebody that was living in their parents' household, send them to go live in a room with a stranger
Mhm.
with all access to every drug, alcohol, and they're forced to make a decision to do that or go to class while
You gotta do both.
ensuing all this debt at the exact same time. To then major in communications.
But let me ask you something.
Got those shots.
I
In
majored
college, when y'all was staying in dorms, did y'all have the option to have a room alone?
No.
No.
Those
Only-
are very expensive.
Only, I was gonna say only rich kids, and
RAs.
if you were like the kids that really pulled the best finesse were the kids that
College
were
athletes?
allergic to everything, or like you needed the specific AC or the specific. Those kids got preferential because it's like, well, this kid can die if he's at the mercy of someone else's mess or snacks or whatever. Like the allergy nerds had their own rooms.
The basketball team at LIU had the best dorms.
My
didn't
last
know that.
went to LIU.
I went to LIU.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you were getting like further into how did you know the basketball dorms? were the
Yeah, I
best
thought he
dorms.
was.
No, because she
doing-
said that like matter of factly, like she did research. So I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah,
how do
no,
you know
they
that?
used to
That's
have all
wild
parties
research.
and everything. They had the best. They were technically the grad dorms, like so the graduate students, but the basketball players had them as well.
My last semester of college, I thought I lucked up where like, you know, some people will drop out like right before the semester and not
Yeah.
show up. Whole week passes. I have no roommate. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it 2 more days. Then I'm pushing these fucking beds together.
Mhm.
When you push those beds together, you have a California king.
King bed.
I went to Target and bought king size sheets so I could put it over both mattresses.
Swag.
I set that dorm up like you would not believe. Had a girl in there the first night, slept over. That dude came into the room. I'm not joking, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I'm your roommate. And then me and this girl, naked,
Fam.
had to put clothes on and then take his bed and push it to the side after he clearly saw what was just happening in that room.
Oh
There's
nah.
no way.
You nutted on his bed.
100%.
It's no way.
Crazy.
They would have had. I'd have went right back downstairs. Like I need a new room.
I was hoping he was going to do that shit, but he just unpacked his shit.
Let me guess.
slept.
He was a white boy.
Yes.
Knew it.
That's yeah.
And a gamer at that.
Again.
That was the worst.
Oh, he
That's
definitely
really
felt
probably
like
why I dropped
sniffing
out.
your nut for sure.
Like he was there.
Ew.
Anytime I walked in, he was in there. Just gaming.
Do you know
It's
what?
like, go do something.
Mm.
Ugh.
I
roommates
lived
are fucking
alone. I
worse.
lived alone briefly. Lost that privilege. I was an RA.
Oh,
Of course you
God.
Of course you were.
Doesn't shock
If you're
me.
not familiar, it's a resident advisor. It's a bearing a lot of responsibility.
you get your own room if you're RA.
And
It's a snitch.
I lasted
It's-
about
it's-
Oh, RA is a snitch.
I would think I lasted 3-4 months before they kicked me out.
If you think about it, it is really a snitch because they are giving you
I didn't snitch
less
on
time,
shit.
aka less money to pay for college if you snitch on people.
I didn't snitch on shit.
But every RA I knew never snitched. Like if we were wilding, she'd be like, "Yo, chill the fuck out."
I taught the
But other
freshmen.
than that,
Put a towel on the floor if you're playing beer pong. Suppress the noise.
yep.
Like little shit.
We used to put soaked wet towels.
When you
underneath the
get
door so we
annoyed,
smoked
I'm
weed.
sure you were an asshole.
I was RA. I was cool because like I was a freshman. Like we all did dumb shit. It's like my thing was like, hey, yo, like I only got annoyed if I was like, look, I don't give a fuck. But on this third go around, the supervisor's coming with me. So if he sees this, knowing I've done 2 rounds of this, he's gonna say something to me. So like, don't fuck my shit up. I'm not gonna fuck your shit up, but just don't fuck my shit up. So if you come around and then I'm with the guy and he's like, now he's mad at me, then I'll get mad.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if it's just me on the rounds, I didn't give a fuck. Do whatever. I lost. I got kicked out.
Putting a towel under the door. I just never understood the concept of that. Like if you smoking, that
It
that
works.
makes
You turn the shower on all the way, get the
Kinda
steam
works.
going, and it's not a comfortable smoke,
that
but
shit does not work.
Yes, it does.
There's literally 3 cracks around the rest of the door, on both sides and the top of the door. Like what
the
are
bigger
y'all
ones
blocking?
down
Yeah, that shit's not
That shit-
sealed.
Shit makes no. When I see people, I'm like, yo, you think that's stopping something?
We're in college. We're smart.
That part.
I used to smoke cigarettes in my bedroom, like in my parents' crib, and I would have a fan in the window and like blow the smoke in through the fan and outside.
Why not just go outside?
I don't know.
It was cold.
I just want to be in bed.
Outside. I remember we used to have to take the so for some reason, teenage kids who aren't supposed to be drinking love saving liquor bottles. So we would save them all and they'd be all around the room. And then when they would come to do a check on the room and you have to hide fucking 40 Grey Goose and Bacardi bottles like under the bed in your suitcase. College is, yeah, you're right. College didn't make any sense. We did a lot of dumb shit.
I am curious what part of mental illness that is, because that was a regular thing.
Why did we
in a college dorm or like the college like apartment shit? Every kitchen you go into, it would just have empty bottles all above. Like for what?
Of like trash bottles too.
Yeah.
Like Everclear.
Just to show that look guys, hey, we get drunk. Like, oh my God, it's so fucking, ew.
College is weird. I'm glad I never went.
You ever do a keg stand mall?
No.
Oh, we gotta have them all do a keg stand.
I
would
would
never do a keg stand.
Why? It'd be fun.
I don't drink.
Oh.
Yeah, but like
We'll
we could
put
fill it with green
alkaline
juice.
water. Yeah, like when you're doing one of those
upside down.
monthly juice cleanses.
I'm not doing that. Stupid shit. Again, y'all want me to do dumb shit. Y'all was dumb for doing that. Now y'all want me to do the dumb shit that y'all did years ago.
I
Yeah.
mean,
We should do a keg stand. Ro, can you record us doing a keg stand? Rory, you still got it in you?
I have not done one in
You
quite
can get
some
up
time,
there.
But yeah, I mean, you guys would be supporting me. It's not really
Yeah.
my doing.
Yeah, no.
A keg stand.
what else did we do? Oh, 40 hands. That was fun.
What the fuck that
What
is?
the fuck is 40 hands?
You
Edward
duct tape
Scissorhands, yeah.
2 40s to your hands.
Dumbest thing ever. There's a fire, you're fucked.
If anything happens, you're fucked. I mean, you can't text, you can't do anything. Like it's just your hands are
You
constricted.
can only fight.
Yeah.
So you duct tape your
Yeah,
hand?
and you have to finish the 40s before you can take them off your hands.
Okay,
80 ounces of malt liquor malt.
That's stupid. That's really stupid.
Why?
Oh, you want to hear another dumb thing we used to do? We used to drink the 40 down to the neck and then fill that up with 4 Loko.
Oh God.
Yeah, call that a sidewalk slammer. One of those you're cooked. 2 of those you're retarded.
Four Loko, before they took the crack out of Four Locos, Four Loko
It's like
was
a curb stomping. American History X.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Never liked funnels.
Yeah.
And Mo, this isn't really like all white boy shit.
This is just college shit.
It's just, it's college shit.
I don't know no black dudes that did that shit y'all talking about.
Let me introduce you to the
You're looking at
fraternity
one.
of Kappa Alpha Psi.
Oh, well,
it has
fratern-
150,000 members.
Fraternities are nothing but a bunch of kids with mental illnesses just trying to trauma bond.
Wow.
I'm not against
And then y'all do little dances to kind of say, hey, look what they taught us. And look at our canes.
Look at our canes. It's a good shimmy.
Shoulders.
I'm
Not
not,
a bad shimmy.
Shoulders.
I'm not retarded anymore. No, you still are. You still
I'm not
are.
sure. I'm not sure if I should be offended right now.
He's shitting
then-
on you.
He's OD shit. Like,
And then-
those are direct shots.
And then
He's
take,
not talking about Kappa.
and then
Come
take
on,
that
shit.
hot ass hanger and put it on my arm.
Did
What
you
is
get
that
branded,
shit?
Rory?
Oh, yeah, right here.
It's fucking crazy.
It's on your chest.
That is crazy.
Is it good?
It was. It's not anymore. It's fucking great for a few years. Now it just looks like
Yo, that is insanity.
Can we see?
I mean,
How? Yeah.
it's tough to.
Oh, it's like under a tattoo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I put a tattoo over it because it starts to look a little weird.
Why? Why would y'all do that?
I was 19. I don't say I regret getting branded, but I would change it if I had the option. I don't know if that's a definition of regret.
Kind of.
Sounds like regret.
Do you have to get branded?
No.
Okay.
You
Did
don't
it hurt?
It did not hurt when it happened. You actually don't feel anything because it's a legitimate 3rd-degree burn.
You were drunk.
I actually was not. And it was on Super Bowl Sunday. So the anniversary is coming up of my brand.
Ew.
I was actually not drunk. The healing process is the most painful thing on fucking earth.
Hmm.
The day it happens, you're fine. The next day, probably a month and a half, you're in pain. You can't
Really?
even sleep.
Yo,
Every movement fucking hurts. Like,
Sitting there and watching somebody coming at me with a fucking piece of iron that's like,
Well, you were probably in boxes and blindfolded.
White
no?
hot.
Was it?
I know.
B&B?
I crossed. I was
Oh, you were
I was
done.
Kappa already. Yeah.
Yeah, he chose to do that. They didn't make him. That wasn't torture.
My experience was a little different.
you branded?
I never had to get branded. Only certain families in my
Wait, what fraternity are you with?
It's Kappa Delta Rho. Just like the white fraternities.
Kappa
It's-
Delta Rho.
yeah.
What
I'll
is
show
that?
you.
He's not Divine Nine.
Nah.
What is Divine Nine?
The black.
The black
The
fraternities.
Oh,
and
okay.
sororities.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
of
is my
course he's
fraternity.
not. I thought Julian was in a black fraternity.
I could pass.
No, you cannot.
Yo, Rory being on the
look,
pass and Julian cutting is fucking.
Let me
Lambda.
if you if,
You ever see Revenge of the Nerds? Lambda. Julian is definitely down with lambda.
100%. Without question.
Yo.
Nice.
Yomi, are you asking if he was Divine 9 or just in general? Okay, because he's teak in my eyes, but that's not.
What does teak mean?
It's like the biggest white frat on. I think it's the biggest fraternity on earth.
What?
Julian is big iota vibes.
Is that a good thing?
Oh, not the
a good thing.
iotas.
Doesn't sound good.
What is iota? Iota Phi Theta?
They must be the coolest ones if you're saying me.
I like iotas. I'm not one of the Greeks that like shits on other frats. I have friends in all the other frats. I think they're all great organizations. But just judging like, it's us and then, iotas are over here.
Mm.
They're over,
They're over here.
It was the 60s. They were late to the party.
Oh, I see. Yeah, these were all founded much sooner.
Those are also sororities.
No.
Should I be offended about what Maul said?
Yes.
About what?
You shit on.
Should I give some pushback here?
Yeah, do it.
Because I laughed. I'm here for the fun.
No,
jokes.
you did your little shoulder shimmy.
But to me, that I really believe that. I really believe that if you really look at every guy that's in a fraternity, I think that a lot of them are either single kids, like single. They don't have any siblings. Most of them.
Completely false, but go ahead.
I'm just saying, if you look at all fraternities, I just feel like it's just a thing of wanting to be accepted into a group. I just feel like if you come from a big family, like you never felt like you needed to be accepted by anybody.
I don't think I ever felt like I needed Kappa to like give me fulfillment. It was something that I thought would be a great addition to my life, but I never sat and was like, this is what's gonna define me as a human being. This is what's the void that's missing in my life.
I don't know.
Because even like I was one of the Kappas that I had my crew in college that none of them were Greek, and I hung with them more than I hung with some of my line brothers. Like I had my friends.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the part I don't understand about the whole Greek thing. If I have like brothers and sisters and I come from a big family, and then I have a bunch of homeboys, why would I pledge a fraternity and like
pay money to pledge that fraternity too, by the way?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. I never understood that.
It's the shared experience of things too. Going through something like that with people, it's like a trauma bond. I mean, pledging sucks. It's awful. But you do it with someone you have that shared experience. I don't know.
That's what I have a shared experience with my real brothers, like my real sisters, my real cousins.
That's true. But they're not on campus with you. Like they're not there with you.
A lot of people tell you to join fraternity sororities because of the connections that it provides you. We've had this conversation before. If Rory goes into and tries to get a fucking job and there's anybody that's Divine 9 in there, he's more likely to get the job even if he's underqualified because they look out for him.
Rory goes in there like this.
So there's that. It's a huge network. It's a huge network. So I don't blame people for joining. I get it.
And to your question, Maul, like if you read the Divine 9 book about every single one of these organizations, they all stand for something. They all have guidelines. They all have principles. They all have things that.
So do the Mac Ballers.
Yo.
Exactly. And I'm not going to comment on the Mac Ballers.
So do the 60
because I think they're a great organization.
Yeah, there are a lot of
We share colors,
right.
hand signals.
That's what I'm saying.
They're definitely a gang for sure.
The frats are gangs.
Sure, I'm not mad at that, but
they're sanctioned.
You can't understand that if I have friends from home or siblings or family that when I get to college, I may not also want to be around a group of like-minded individuals that believe in the same type of things I believe in and want the same type of future that I want. Because I got friends that didn't go to college, not saying they weren't ambitious or whatever, but then I also had a bunch of friends that were bums and like, yeah, I got homeboys, but I may have a different mind state than them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you run into an organization that is based on not only achievement when you're here, but for the rest of your life. And it's a community for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, I mean, to me, really separates the Divine 9 from everything else. You're in this for life. Like, this is a everyday thing. This isn't like, we meet up in 10 years and joke about beer pong. Like, this is a thing.
What sorority has the prettiest girls?
Subjective.
Oh, I'm not answering that. Them bitches fight.
Very subjective.
Not about to jump me.
It depends it's chapter to chapter, area to area.
In my college, it was Kappa Kappa Gamma.
The stereotypes of the sororities, I think, are more of a down south thing.
Mm-hmm.
Up here, like in Jersey, in my opinion, and sorry to all the other sororities, Zetas were the prettiest in Jersey,
Ooh.
which is crazy because in the South, they get the stereotype of being ugly, which is not true at all, by the way. I'm just going off what stereotypes.
Rory said all Zetas are ugly.
In New York, I always found, at least my era, the Deltas were the cutest. Like it
Okay.
Indiana,
differs.
SG Rose are. Like, it really just depends where you are. And it changes every fucking 4 years. Like,
True.
Loyan, are you in a fraternity? You from the Bronx, Mac Ballers. You know what I'm saying? That's all it.
Loyan gives me big Sigma vibes.
El Loyan is here. I wouldn't be surprised if he was an alpha.
He is smart.
Wait,
Well, I
Alpha's
can
the
see-
smart one?
By stereotypes, yeah.
Yeah, we're going completely off stereotypes.
Which
people.
I'm
We're
saying
not-
love
are, the
stereotypes.
stereotypes are not true.
What's the iota
respect
stereotype?
to the entire
Who's
department.
iota?
Do you want me?
Rory said I'm iota.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you this? I don't believe this because I have iotas that I
No,
think
fuck
are
it.
No,
I
you say
believe
stand on your word.
iotas stereotype wise.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this.
Yeah.
Stereotype wise
Mhm.
are losers.
Yes.
That's fucked up. All right.
Stereotype wise,
What's that
I
about you? We have
iotas
all
in
the
Jersey
time.
are my guys. They're fucking great. I love the iotas in Jersey.
Yeah.
But in the rest of the country, the stereotype is that they are losers.
How am I a loser? You crashed my date last night. That's some loser shit.
Oh,
To help you out.
You crashed
Get
his
you that
date
finish
last
line.
night?
To the finish line.
He helped
Yeah.
you.
You got him some
Yeah,
pussy?
I hit a little stroll and was like, yo, it's my man's.
Yo, no.
You want to come to the punch out?
That's my man's.
No bullshit. After Rory left, the like a bar back or someone came over to us. The timing couldn't have been better. Rory left. The guy came over to us, gave us 2 more glasses of wine that we didn't order. He was like, big fan of the pod. I didn't want to say hi. I saw Rory earlier. He was like, just want to say what's up. And then he just walked away. She thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And I was like, just some regular shit.
Just some
It never happens.
You're definitely
That never
you're
happened.
definitely an iota. He's definitely an iota. Iota Phi Theta.
This may like put some perspective into it more. This is, I mean, it was a very unfortunate event that was about to happen. But if you
9/11.
look of everyone that was with Martin Luther King on that tragic day,
Mhm.
all of the Divine Nine on the frat side is represented.
Dr. King was in a fraternity?
He was alpha, yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't know.
Man, I would have been an alpha.
And now you just care about black people's freedom.
You
I'm
would have been an
smart.
alpha?
How everybody in the room said hell
No,
nah.
no.
I can say hell no. None of you did it
I
either.
told you who you're down with. Lambda, lambda,
I'm big
lambda.
alpha. What did they throw up the A? A-Town.
A-Town.
I can see Demaris doing alumni in a few years.
I'm smart.
No,
I'm
you
alpha.
couldn't. No, you couldn't.
Doing
He couldn't.
alumni?
No, he couldn't. He couldn't.
Yeah,
do
you
that.
can, after you graduate, there's alumni chapters that you can.
Those aren't real, bro. They
Yeah.
don't count.
Yeah,
Yo, pledging a sorority
In
after
your
you
40s?
graduated is like, yo, come on.
I
What's
ain't-
up with you?
I'm not saying nothing because I want to get a job one day.
Listen,
But,
I always respected
yeah, no.
the alumni of Kappa Alpha Psi is a non-hazing organization. I just want to make that very clear. So everything I'm saying now is for entertainment purposes on this podcast. When I was pledging undergrad, there are some alumni chapters that actually pledge for
Damn,
me.
that legal line was crazy. That
I-
was good.
Mhm.
Used to look at those. I have alumni line brothers, and I'm like, yo, you're 30 with a job and a wife and kids, and you're doing this shit. I had more
That's
respect
not-
for them.
that's not-
That blew my fucking
Yeah, more
mind.
You do
respect for them.
elephant
That's
walks
not-
with 17
That's not a mental illness to y'all?
That's crazy.
Well, a lot of people,
No comment.
just because of certain rules and chapters getting snatched and like illegal shit, a lot of times people will pledge undergrad but never get their letters. They can't cross, some legal shit happens. And it's something that they really wanted. So when they graduate, they do it.
That's
If you set your mind to something, you can't respect somebody doing that.
I listen, I fuck with people in sororities and fraternities and things like that. Like, I get it, but me personally, I just can't do shit like that.
I get
just
it.
Can't.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I- just something I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. Like,
I've never been that Greek that when we refer to you guys as GDIs.
you prefer to like us? That's not fraternities.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Goddamn.
Goddamn independent individual.
I don't think it's a,
Yeah.
it's,
A
it's a
goddamn
slight
individual?
it's not a
That's
slight.
fucking hilarious.
It's not. Yeah, it's not supposed to
You're
be
a
a.
GDI.
it's not supposed to
goddamn
be a slight.
individual. Like, yo, all right, cool.
I've never been the one to like push back when people are like, I don't understand that frat shit. I'm like, cool, yeah, I understand
Yeah.
how someone couldn't. Which is fine by me. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not going door to door saying join Kappa.
You got some the parties be lit.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go to the party, but I ain't getting up at 4 a.m. meeting y'all outside and walking outside in the cold, no shirt on and all that other shit. I'm not doing that.
Lineup sucked.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sleep, man.
Or would they make you chug beer in the winter?
No, hot sauce sucked.
Are you serious?
Yeah, coming out your asshole, that shit blew.
They made you boof the hot sauce?
No, when you shit.
He had to chug it.
We had to go, like the giant Frank Red Hot, and this is all speculative. None of this actually happened.
Red Hot isn't even.
The 2-gallon bottle.
Wait, do white frats get popped for pledging?
Yeah, they people die
Really?
over there.
It's a really sad story. I almost got expelled because someone died and they blame me. It's a whole
people
story.
die with the white frats. Yeah,
I lost my RA thing independent of that.
SG Rose,
but-
when I was pledging, went to prison.
A couple people did time.
Prison.
I know a few people that have
in the state of New Jersey.
So we would get these bad boys, and you'd have to pretty much by the end of a lineup that would have to be gone.
But let me ask you something. How did the dude die?
This is talk about trauma. This was a all college day, spring. Last day of classes, everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's all party." It's a all day drinking event. Everyone knew it. It's like Spring Fest, all college day. Ours was called all college day. You wake up at the ass crack of dawn. Me being an RA, I had the key card that could access every building. So I woke up. The kids that I wanted to join our fraternity, I passed my card to other people in our frat. They're scanning, getting into buildings, waking up kids. It's like a whole event. You give them like a Mad Dog 2020 to drug. Oh my god, we're all happy. We're all here for you. So we go to this like field courtyard. We're drinking. I'm there with who was going to be my guy. And you see him for like an hour or two, and then they go off. They're rushing. So they're going to other fraternities, other homes, other sanctioned things, all illegal, obviously. And, you hit a wall around noon because you've been drinking since like 3 a.m. and go down for a nap. He took a nap, just like all of us, threw up.
Jesus.
I woke up from my nap. Next thing I know, there's police, body bags being zipped up. And then I got called into the office by like FBI agents, and it was a very dark time in my life.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was awful.
Oh, you choked on his vomit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. 17.
Listen, anytime, and I mean, Kappa's been in the heat with that stuff. Every fraternity and sorority, Divine Nine, has had some incident. That shit is so fucking corny when that happens. Like, when people do that to, as he says, littles, we don't really say that, but people online, like, that's fucked up. You are responsible for those kids. I understand you want to pledge them, but to have someone go to college to die is the craziest fucking. It's like, I understand where pledging gets the rap that it does. Because when you have people that take the shit way too far and do shit to them that they didn't even have done to them. Now you're dealing with psychopaths and people that are getting off on harming people.
Yep.
And it's just the saddest thing of just having your kid go to college and
you send them somewhere.
Pledging,
I mean, my school, not to like brag or whatever, but it's like one of the top private liberal arts institutions in the country. So you're thinking this is a safe space for my kid to learn, to like become a whatever. And then if you really Google it, I just Googled it. My college, Lafayette, a kid dies like every year on some fuck shit. And they suppress internal investigation, make sure the family doesn't sue. They bury the story as best they can. Fuck that college. I hate that school. Well,
if you are listening and you are planning on pledging to a sorority or fraternity, please pledge responsibly.
Well, it's illegal. So, they're not going to pledge. It's illegal.
It's illegal to pledge?
Yeah, it's actually illegal.
Hazing is very illegal.
Hazing is, I don't think pledging is.
For me to become a member, I went and I took a test and I paid my dues and I became a Kappa.
Wink, wink.
You take a test and you become a member. They teach you a cool handshake and everything. It's great.
Just like the Mac Ballers.
Was that the gang that you were down with? You keep bringing them up.
I was never down with no gang. Are you kidding me?
I would take a jumping before I would ever take pledging a fraternity.
Really?
And it's not even fucking close.
Really?
Jump me for what? A few minutes?
I mean, I did the plan. We did it.
Rather that than jumping me for months.
Months of jumping is crazy.
Versus a few minutes. Please make me a Mac ball.
Yo, that is hilarious. Oh, man.
Jumping in, what? That'd be the easiest shit. I don't even know how we got down
when I
this
was
whole-
younger, but I couldn't get over the jumping thing. I
was in a gang?
ready to be jumped. I used to want to be in a gang.
Is that the
when I was
only
young-
way to get
when I
in?
was young? But I was like, I'm not getting jumped to be in a gang.
Why did you want to be in a gang?
I don't know. I thought I was.
You
I
come
thought
from a
I was-
family of love and
I thought I was
both
a
your
hood nigga.
parents. Like, what,
I thought I
what's
was a
wrong
hood
with you?
nigga. I wanted to be in a gang.
See, that's what's wrong. See, that's what's wrong with these gangs now. Is kids that don't have no issues at home that just want to be in the streets.
All right, I wouldn't say I didn't have any issues
Like
at
T.I.
home. And I was also raised, I wasn't going to, no, people who are weird are people who live out in the suburbs and they go and seek out the gang. The gang was hanging on the corner of my street. Like, the
I don't know.
gang was
Those
right
gangs
there.
in Long Island are pretty fucking scary now. Them suburban gangs is fucking terrifying.
What's it called? The Proud Boys.
No, it's called MS-13.
And when we're giving them all prepaid debit cards next month.
But no, Julian, remember I told you the story? There's other ways to get in a gang. Remember that my friend of mine that wasn't a Crip said he could bless me into the Crips, and I was like, I think I'm cool.
Yeah, but like
He wasn't a Crip.
He claimed he was, but he went to me and said, I can bless you in.
You
Does this
aren't-
sound like a legitimate Crip to you?
You are in a blue sweater.
Hey, that's kind of cryptic.
Does someone coming to me
Yeah.
say, I'll bless you into the Crips sound like a legitimate Crip?
No.
Thank you.
Outside of getting jumped in, though, what are the other alternatives?
Can you buy your way in?
A friend of mine was
Probably.
locked up for a long time.
Oh, yeah, you could
he had to
definitely
kill
buy it.
someone.
A lot of these athletes have bought their way into gangs.
Singers
Name
too.
him.
Huh?
You was in Greenhouse in one of them.
A few of them. A few of them have been around.
A kid I went to high school, I grew up with, played basketball with, all that shit. He, for his gang initiation, he had to kill someone in a rival gang or whatever.
That's really excessive, in my opinion.
It's right.
I feel like that's a common way.
Murder.
Sure,
you have
yeah.
to do murder. I'm good. I'm out. Yeah. Give me the
Oh.
hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Murder.
to kill somebody?
I'm 16.
Yeah, I'm done.
So of course he got scared.
what if I do a bake sale?
yeah.
Yeah. Like I'll Venmo
What if I
you.
could sell all these cookies
Yeah.
in 2 hours?
Yeah. He
Can I
got-
be that?
What if I sell candy on the train for our basketball team?
Yeah.
Can I join the
I'll
gang?
do the hat trick. Yeah. What is,
Kill somebody?
Yo, I have a magic trick with matches.
You want me to do what? Murder?
Go kill your professor. What?
So
I'm cool.
of course it was terrible. His dad was also a teacher in our high school, so this was like a big story. He took a bunch of drugs, got spooked, ended up, people saw the gun. He fucking botched the murder. Was running from the cops, shooting at the cops, hit a cop. The cop didn't die, but he hit a cop. That's in itself, you're fucked. And they arrested him. He's locked up for like 20 some odd years.
He's a fucking idiot.
Did he go into prison like as the gang member though? I would hope so.
Well, that's the
Like imagine doing that and they're like,
You still done it? You not
we,
in?
mean, you
we looked
failed,
into
though.
our membership
failed.
program.
But he
Yeah.
failed.
You failed.
Yeah,
He shot a cop.
He didn't.
He's not the target. He shot the wrong person.
Shooting a cop got to get me in.
Yeah,
something.
like what gang doesn't that not
Like,
get me
yeah,
into?
like I shoot a cop.
You go with them all.
I'm a,
Griselda would take me.
yeah, like I gotta be like top dog. I shoot a cop. I'm the toughest nigga in the neighborhood. Shooting a cop is, and I'm not in. That's crazy.
Wait,
That's
so
insane.
you mentioned Griselda. Did you guys finally watch it? Finish it?
I
Yeah, I
watched
finished
Griselda, finished it.
I liked it.
I felt like it should have been a little longer. Her story is so
Yeah.
it spans over so many years. I feel like it should be more seasons. But I'm guessing they probably felt like they wouldn't get the budget for a second season.
Mhm.
So they kind of had to just, tell us what happened to her at the end of it.
So, at what point did your jaw drop? I want to know because my jaw dropped a couple times throughout that series, and I watch TV, so I'm not easily like caught off guard. At what moment did your jaw drop? I would like to hear from y'all.
I
because
know.
I think I know.
My jaw dropped.
When
I
they
don't think
shot Homeboy in that meeting. Remember they sat her down, her
Oh,
point
yeah,
man?
yeah, yeah. That
And they were
wasn't.
like,
Yes.
You fucked us over. Boom. Iced him. And the episode ended. I was like, damn.
Yeah, but that wasn't too surprising to me because I felt like, that would have to happen. Like she had done too much.
Mhm.
I don't think it was any jaw dropping moments for me in that shit though. Like, cause the story, what happened. I think obviously her real life story was way more vicious and brutal
Mhm.
than that shit. But it wasn't no jaw dropping moments for me though. Like,
Rory?
I mean, I've had arguments with partners before. Never have I walked back out to the party and demanded people start fucking each other.
Thank you.
That moment
But-
was crazy.
Thank you.
why? Why was that
Bro,
crazy?
Kind of an ill moment. to
she
be quite honest.
sat up there.
What a way to blow off some steam.
In one day, she bought her husband a gold gun.
That gun was fire.
Okay, bought him a gold gun, accused him of being a rat, went upstairs, fucked some girl that was at the party.
That was her homegirl.
No, she didn't know that girl that they went up there and fucked
They
her.
had a threesome with like
Yeah, with the random bitch. went up there, fucked a random bitch on your husband's birthday, came back down,
They didn't
pulled
invite
out a
him.
gun, and then made the girl that you just fucked start fucking your other guests at gunpoint. I was like, okay.
Yeah, she
Her
was on,
unraveling
the
was
crack-
Sounds like an Adam 22
she was on,
podcast.
yeah, she was on crack.
The
She was
crack
cracked
is
up.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, when did she
cracked
start
up.
smoking crack?
That shit was
fucked her
wild.
up.
But wasn't crack at one point kind of like a recreational drug before people realized
Yeah,
it was
figured
crack?
out. Yeah.
Yeah, freebasing. Yeah.
Being like the queen pin of coke and still doing crack is like,
That shit was fucking with my brain cells.
I'm like, yo, just live off your product. It's great.
Yeah, but I mean, back then it was in a party atmosphere. They had access to whatever they want. They could do whatever they want. It was like rock star shit. It was like we could do whatever the fuck we want to do. Who's gonna stop us?
And do we
That's
talk
fair.
about this on mic or is this off mic? I do a rabbit hole deep dive every time I watch some Netflix series. Of course, I need to see where Michael Blanco ended up
Same.
Oh, you talked about
Yeah,
this
you-
on
Did I tell
Discord.
you?
Yeah.
On Discord.
on Discord.
Yeah.
He's been on like a version of Love and Hip Hop for the last decade.
Mhm.
Where the fuck have I been?
Really?
I
It's
feel
called
bad for
Cartel
the,
Crew.
The other
He's been the
sons.
star.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. They shoot it
He's
just like
so
Love and
cute,
Hip Hop.
too.
It's Love and Hip Hop with
cute.
drug dealers' kids.
Mm-hmm.
He's been around. Like I had no idea.
Yeah. And-
That's wild.
And they actually made Sophia look like uglier than Griselda ever was in that fucking.
I don't know, bro.
Griselda was that fucking nose and that they made Sophia look crazy. Griselda didn't look like that.
She didn't look good.
No, she didn't look like that though. Like she wasn't an ugly
Fam.
woman. Like
I don't want it.
When she was younger, she didn't age well because of drugs and go to
being
jail,
in
you
prison
get
and
fat,
shit like
crack.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Now, out of all like the kingpins, we had that conversation. She kind of has the best story. Almost like it was sort of worth it. How much time did she do in prison?
No, the best.
Not
story.
much. I mean, I know all her
She
kids
did
died.
She
besides-
did like yeah, she did.
She
10
did.
I know
years.
all her children died besides Michael.
And she
So I don't
died
think
at an old age, but she ended up alone. She lost all her kids.
Okay, but I'm saying out of all the kingpins, she
69.
probably did the least amount of time
Nice.
and ended up getting gunned down at 70 something.
69.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nah,
That's a life.
nah,
But
the
but
best
the thing-
kingpin by far is Meech. By
I
far.
wish they showed her getting shot.
But this
Yo, holding on to resentment. By the way, I also did not know like Griselda died when West Side Gun was like rapping. How did I not know she died in like 2012?
Yeah, she just got killed a few years
September 3rd.
I had no idea. I mean, I knew she was dead, but I didn't know it was so recent. It's like when I found out Picasso like was painting in the 90s when I thought it was the 1800s. Like the things you learn. It's like, wait, he was around the whole time.
I mean, you dropped out.
Griselda was in 2012.
Meech to me, Meech is the, if you want to say most successful as far as like he still can come home and have a life.
Yeah, I'll be out in what, like 10 years or something?
Yeah, like so it's
he
like
doesn't have any enemies.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure
Maybe.
some people in the streets probably got issues with him, but
Because people thought that Griselda was safe to come home too, but
who thought that?
the chickens come
She
home
was
to-
chilling in Medellin for 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody thought Griselda was safe.
After 30 years, I'm going to be comfortable going to the deli with my pregnant daughter-in-law.
I'm surprised the youngest son is alive. I thought
They-
they would have
they
just
had a
wiped the whole
bunch of it-
bloodline.
I watched the whole interview with him. They had a bunch of attempts
I'm
on his
sure.
life.
I'm sure he's
That kid
still
has a lot
probably
of
getting
fucking trauma.
tried
Yeah.
I feel for him.
He's fucked up.
because they did a lot of damage.
Talk about some shitty parenting.
I was watching
Top drug dealer, probably the worst mother. We give the mother from Blow a lot of flack. Griselda might have been the worst mother of all.
Yeah, she was awful.
Yeah, she manipulated the shit out of her sons.
Like that was nuts.
but you almost have to at the level she was doing it. She manipulated everybody.
I guess
Like,
or you
have
could
to.
just like
she was on crack.
get out with the hundreds of millions you have and like relocate your family.
That's
She could have
easier
did
said
that
than done.
so many times. But also to make it clear, the Griselda show on Netflix is not very accurate at all. Michael is actually suing them because of how inaccurate it is.
Hmm.
That's why they say it's loosely based on Griselda's life.
Yeah.
Loosely, the damn show's called Griselda.
Yeah, but yeah, I know.
Did they say what specifically was different out of the whole thing? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what Michael said, but he said that they didn't consult him about anything. I think a lot of it is based off of they have a movie about her life, and I think they based a lot of that off of the movie on her life. Like for example, even in the movie she had like a female lover. Nobody knows if that's true.
There's fucking mad bitches at that.
It's a hilarious thing for Michael to complain about. I just did a quick Google search. They said there's an inaccuracy where in 1978, where it says she was struggling to sell a kilo of cocaine, he said it was quite embarrassing. Meaning he's like, there's no way. She was slinging the shit out of that stuff.
Yeah, the way that they did that, like when they said she ran
Yeah, I
away.
got my mom's fucked up. She never had problems
Yeah.
getting a brick off.
At least
No,
tell the
but-
story correctly.
Yeah.
Even though them
It
saying,
wasn't 10, it was 10,000 bricks.
them saying that she ran away from her second husband after she killed him because he made her sleep with her brother. He made her sleep with his brother. That never happened.
Oh, that's a weird thing to put on her jacket.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
like
that's a
you
weird
put
thing.
That
shit like
felt
that on my
Hollywood-esque, like at the motel spared her life, and then that was the new husband.
Yeah,
that felt
like,
very
that's
much Hollywood.
weird. Don't put if I'm dead, don't be out here putting bodies on my fucking jacket.
Mhm.
Especially my husband's brother. That's fucked up.
Yeah. That's nasty.
fucked up.
But why they left her twin flame out of the whole shit when she was in prison?
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah, that was her guy.
But that happened after she came home from that stint, I think.
Yeah, I think
She did 7 years for that. I think she came home after that. And that's when she met the guy in California.
It was the parts that I would have thought were lies were actually true. Like the we are spoiling it. We gotta put a spoiler before this. But the when her
Hey,
homie
listen to Benny.
did the sex scandal with the operator, with the secretary at the DA's office or whatever, that's real. Like that actually
That was I
happened.
Lined
checked
up.
that one up. That's
Lined up.
crazy.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
You got to have a lot of confidence in your phone sex game to
Mhm.
do that play of like, I'm going to look like a rat and then get her off based off my confidence in phone sex.
But nah, but
And by the way, you know what they lied about?
What?
It was 2 women, not just
Oh, yeah,
one.
it was too. Yep.
He was having orgy DA calls.
Yeah, but you know that once you have an improper relationship, that it fucks the whole case up.
Mhm.
That's all he had to do was have an improper relationship with somebody on that side of the case, and he knew that it would
Genius.
fuck the case up.
That's why when they
Fucking
sent that hussy to Nas in the night of,
Oh,
his
I forgot
lawyer
about
sent that little hussy to him and he was trying to beat in the cell. And they had to like throw the lawyer out. And that's how he ended up with like the court appointed lawyer.
I'm watching. I watched Love on the Spectrum on Netflix. Did y'all see that?
I have not, but I cannot wait to hear your review.
All right, so I'm not gonna. We ain't got to go into.
So you don't need to spoil anything.
And I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to watch it. But
I'm aware of the concept.
I have a question. Like, do autistic people have kids?
Yeah, they fuck a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know any autistic people that have kids.
Do you know any autistic people?
Of course.
You're Rory.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say you said
Hey,
next to
kid.
Rory and me, honestly.
No, I mean like, come on.
I'm an alpha. I'm
you
not
mean
autistic.
farther down the line.
Yeah.
Farther down the spectrum.
Yeah. Like if y'all watch Love on the Spectrum on Netflix, it was great. I enjoyed it. Of course, just me being silly, I laughed at a lot of shit.
But
But
you're supposed to.
yeah, I laughed at a lot of
The
shit.
same way I thought it'd be crazy for someone to go in and pitch the circumcision. Can you imagine trying to pitch that show before you shoot anything?
Insane.
Like going in with the deck to present to Netflix, like, all right, listen,
I actually
you
felt
know
like,
autistic people, right?
I actually felt like I shouldn't have been watching some of that shit. Like you ever watch something you like, this doesn't feel right. Like I should
I
not
haven't
be.
clicked it because I'm nervous about how I feel weird about it. And then I feel like I may enjoy it.
It's one girl on there that's super horny. Like she wants to fuck bad. Like she's trying to get a boyfriend and she's like asking like the autistic boyfriend, how do you feel about premarital sex?
Mm.
Like he has his first kiss with her on. I should not be watching autistic people have their first kiss on Netflix.
In 4K.
Right. A lot of them don't. Autistic people are not, I don't want to say because we don't use that word, but the word
I
equivalent.
said it like
to
a half
that.
hour ago.
They're not, autistic people aren't that. So I know you feel like you're making fun of slow people, but autistic people are not slow. Are you getting what I'm saying?
I get what
They're
you're
actually
saying.
extremely intelligent.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but it's just like it just was an awkward feeling I got watching that shit. I'm just like, they shouldn't have filmed this.
It's if you've watched Shane Gillis special, which we will get into as far as SNL shortly, he was suggesting like you're putting people on camera.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing they can't handle is social situations.
Mm-hmm.
They are some of the smartest human beings on earth.
Oh, 100%.
But the one thing that they have trouble with, for the most part, across the board, is social situations.
Yes.
Now we're going to create the most chaotic social situation that anyone on earth would have to deal with.
Yeah.
A Netflix show.
Yeah.
I love that bit.
It's a good show. It's a good series.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good series. Y'all should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And we could talk about it.
I know we've been shitting on Michael Rappaport for a few months now. He was on a show about He was the father of an autistic kid. It's a really, really good
Oh,
series.
that's a great show.
Love that show.
Damn, what's that shit called? I still
Kid's name
watch
is
it.
Sam. I can't remember.
Atypical.
Atypical.
Great show.
And by the second season, Sam's grabbing handies at the school dance in the igloo.
Yeah. He loves
Like,
penguins.
he's going. But then, I won't spoil it, but Julian, you've seen it. How do you feel that Sam has like a girlfriend? Because then I wasn't sure if I was being judgmental and weird that
It's
this girl
fine.
was, because he's very, very much on the spectrum in the show.
What show is this?
Atypical.
It's a really good show.
I think it's on Hulu.
Michael Rapport's actually great in it.
Oh, Netflix.
Everyone, it's just a great.
Michael
show.
Rapport.
They also say it's an extremely
pre Gaza situation.
Yeah. They say it's
What was
extremely
going on?
accurate too for how autistic people, like it's kind of informative. Like I learned a lot from watching the show. I think it's fine that he had a girlfriend.
Is
'cause
that
the
fucked up
girl
that I
is-
think that way though? Because I know most
I don't
people
think it's
won't admit
fucked
this
up,
because they
but-
want to seem like they're awesome. But if I had a child that was at that level of autism and a girl wanted to date him like freshman year of high school, I would have some reserves on why. And I know that sounds fucked up, but I would just be terrified for his well-being. Like what this girl, she's not autistic at all. Like she's just,
But she's weird as shit.
But
like
I don't know.
her character makes sense.
and
they would be
that
together.
sounds fucked up because it's like, well, he's just like everyone else. He's just a little bit different. Why can't he enjoy having a relationship as well? And why are we putting this on this girl who may just generally like this kid because he is brilliant in his own right? But no one will admit it because I know you guys are awesome. But I'd feel fucking weird.
Okay,
I'd have some questions. I would have some questions.
Okay, it's okay to have questions. You should have questions about anybody your child dates. But this is the same conversation we had about little teeny homegirl and her boyfriend.
That's weird.
Like,
Still think it's weird.
okay,
That's
I
weird.
understand that. But as far as like people, not everybody is evil. And I think sometimes
True.
because we've experienced so
I'm
many
jaded.
evil people and we have evil traits ourselves, that we automatically expect the worst out of people. And just because we're not able to handle a situation or we wouldn't be able to be attracted to this person, we think that something's funny when other people do.
Like I could understand if she, and of course this is from a show and it's hypothetical, if she came from like a family that she's maybe dealt with autistic people before, then I could see it being more genuine. But yes, I would have that evil thought in my head that this girl may be here not knowing about autism and thinking maybe she can manipulate my son, or like this is an experiment to her. Like I would go in with those thoughts, which I think is fucked up. But
what does a teenage
I admit
girl get
how
out of
dumb I
dating
am.
the autistic boy in school?
I don't know. That's why
long-term? That's
I
what, like,
haven't
what does
made
she
it.
get out of that?
I didn't make it to season 3.
She doesn't get anything out of that other than teased by the rest of her fucking classmates.
I just don't understand how an autistic woman could have a child.
Why not?
You scaring me.
There's nothing wrong functionally with
Yeah,
that.
I don't-
No, because it's like you said that like an autistic woman raised, they're socially like they don't know. They're so like, just
You're talking from the nurturing side of things.
yeah, like I just don't understand how they would be able to, like, because if you watch this show, Love on the Spectrum, the parents of these autistic people, their fear is one day that obviously the parents are gonna die, and then like this, like him being alone. It's like, how is he gonna manage? Like, how's he gonna? So now that person having a child,
I get where nobody wants to say it out loud, but I get where you're.
it's like, yo, that's to me that just seems dangerous. That's just like, yo, this child may be in danger and not purposely put in danger, but it's like the parent is autistic.
Well, hold on. There's different levels of autism. If they are verbally autistic and they're able to take care of themselves, then that's fine. As far as them being awkward or like not comfortable in social situations, it might make for a weird childhood, but the child is not in danger. If you're not a violent, like if you don't have a violent type of autism where you're nonverbal, you don't know how to communicate with anything other than violence, then that can be dangerous. But if you're just awkward, like that's not.
Yeah, you might get one of those situations where, Sean Penn and I Am Sam is screaming for pancakes in the diner with his daughter. Like you might get some moments. But Atypical, I guess, speaks to the best scenario, which not all people have.
You
A
just
very
socially awkward.
supportive family that no matter what, like, make sure that he can live a normal life. Because but they have to, it takes a toll on them to be able to do all of that.
Yeah.
So I think I understand the fear of like, if the parents pass away, then what? That's where the rest of the family, that's where siblings are important. That's where yeah, you're gonna.
But that's what I'm
have
saying.
a-
That person in particular, that type of autistic person, having a child and they can't even really take care of themselves, like they have to have somebody take care of them. That doesn't seem dangerous.
I guess it depends their level of autism, and I haven't seen this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So-
I'm not saying because know some people that have it. It's like, but you wouldn't even really know that this person's autistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you wouldn't really. Some people think Kanye's autistic.
Kanye is very.
Oh,
He's 100%.
he is.
I mean, he has kids. He's very loving. He's very, nurturing, takes care of his family. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's certain levels of autism where I'm just like, it might be dangerous for this person to have a kid. Like, I can't see this person being able to take care of people without autism can't really take care of children. So imagine somebody that has,
No, I get it completely.
you know what I mean? It's just like,
Well, I mean, if you let Kim tell it, rightfully so, I think when Kanye has had a few episodes, it has looked not like I don't ever think Kanye would harm his children. But some of his outbursts, whether it be on Twitter or when he was running around LA and like yelling at people and shit, could scare a mother.
Mhm.
And that was, I think, his Asperger's and autism really kicking in. I don't know if he's bipolar. I'm not a fucking doctor, but yeah, we've seen Kanye have episodes that could have affected his kids in a very negative way.
Mm.
And I think Kim has spoken, honestly, the most respectful I think any mother could have in a lot of those situations. Like, I give it to Kim when he's had those. So it's doable. But I mean, who am I to I haven't been in that situation. I'm just happy to have the conversation when I know people won't, because it's a scary one to have, because no matter what, you look insane.
Yeah.
If you ask those types of questions.
Right.
You look like a dickhead. But I don't know. Shane Gillis is going to be on SNL. That'll be great.
I'm hyped, man. What a comeback.
you hype about that?
Did that kill cancel culture forever?
They canceled him. They tried. He back.
For those that don't know, Shane Gillis was hired onto SNL, and then they dug up his tweets. And from years and years and years ago, he made a few Asian jokes. I actually don't know exactly what they are. So
Ooh, I know it.
They were super offensive. I'm not here to debate that.
Wasn't even a tweet. It was on his podcast.
On his podcast, okay.
He's talking about Chinatown.
What did he say?
A lot of chinks running around Chinatown. Some shit like that. In passing. In character of like a thing that he does on his podcast. If you know Shane, you would get it.
So
they dug that up in the middle of Stop Asian Hate. As soon as he got announced, threw him to the wolves.
Yeah,
got him out of here.
Of course.
Timing was not on his side there.
Yeah.
So years passed. Shane Gillis obviously now is one of the biggest stand-up comedians, period. And is now hosting SNL, the company that fired him and canceled him. Does this officially
cancel culture is not real. We say it all the time. It's not real.
And not only that.
And I hate repeating it, but this time, can we officially say that it's like not?
Well, the only person against that ever been successfully canceled is Chrisette Michelle.
Fair.
Yo, they canceled her. She sang for President Trump and nobody fucked with her after that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think
insane.
The baby too, though.
Nah, he back.
No, I just
back.
liked his PSA freestyle from yesterday.
Yeah. He back. The baby's back.
Shane also got a partnership with Bud Light, which is funny because this is Bud Light's major rebrand pivot since the Dylan Mulvaney scare. So it's funny. It's
a good move.
It's a perfect move. He's the perfect candidate.
If you're Shane Gillis, do you walk out to do the monologue and start with the Asian joke that got you fired?
Yeah,
100%.
I would.
I feel like you have to.
He'll be on. I think he's gonna be like on his Norm Macdonald shit when Norm Macdonald did the monologue and pretty much gave the whole building a fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Shane does.
Well, I hope he pulls the move that Chappelle pulled with the last one, which is the only monologue SNL has ever taken down. You know, because he was talking about them. He did a completely different monologue during dress rehearsals,
Mm-hmm.
and then went out for the real live taping and did, whoever they are.
Yeah,
did that one.
Mm-hmm.
I would love if Shane did that. Give him something different on the dress rehearsal and then come out with the same Asian joke.
I like that.
And I hope he's not only. I hope they let him. I don't know how involved he wants to be with this, but I hope he gets the opportunity to write some sketches. I'm so as a fan of him.
Oh, he's great.
It would be his.
And
If you're
acting.
not familiar, Gillian Keeves is this sketch show that he created with his great friend and writing partner that blew up on YouTube. All their videos have over millions of views. It's so funny. I really want him to write sketches for this one. It would be awesome.
Can I play the other side of someone that agrees sometimes cancel culture should exist? Not in this situation, but what does that say about SNL now? Now that Asian Stop Asian Hate is not trendy. It's okay to have him on.
Yeah.
Because listen, man.
But how does that make you look as I'm glad they had him on. He deserves to be on. Especially at that time, I know Asians are being attacked. I'm not going to tell anyone how to feel about a joke. But to fire him, you're not going to stand on your square. Now that he has the biggest Netflix stand-up right now, amongst the youth, he is the biggest stand-up comedian. Now you have him on after you fired him for making jokes on a joke platform. But yeah, to close, I'm happy Shane Gillis and 21 Savage will be on SNL. I hope Shane Gillis does some Trump impressions because he's one of the best Trump impersonators. And since the other one shot somebody, we haven't had a good Trump impression in quite some time. But to close the cancel culture thing, I'm not mad at people being offended by a certain joke or a statement and saying, yo, I can't fuck with that person. I can respect that to some degree. But just stand on your square. Don't all of a sudden now not be offended and bring Shane Gillis back.
Canceling somebody.
If you're going to be offended, I can respect you if you stay offended forever.
Canceling
so
somebody
Lauren
over
Michaels,
a joke is stupid.
Stand on your square or don't.
No. Canceling somebody over a joke is stupid.
Agreed. But if someone wants to go all that way and stay that way, that's how they feel, I can't say much. Don't now when times have passed.
Yeah, but that's why
stand on your square. That's all.
If it's a joke, and jokes are usually made out of some of the darkest situations, you try to find some light, some humor. That's just what comedy is. It's been that way forever.
Be consistent with your outrage all the way through.
So you're saying that comedians
love Asians all the way through.
Comedians should have free reign to be racist just because they're comedians?
Not racist, no. I'm not saying you have free range to be racist, but if you want to make a racist joke, if a comedian wants to make a joke at some racist shit that's happening and have fun with it, it's a joke. Laugh.
But you can make a racist, like, I'm not even against racist jokes. You can make a racist joke without using a slur. Right? So there's plenty of people, for example, everybody knows the N-word is off limits. Comedians have been doing funny bits about stereotypic black people shit. It may be distasteful, whatever, but they don't get canceled because they don't use the N-word. So some of them do, but plenty of them don't. So you can make a joke about Asian people without using an Asian slur.
Yeah, but I mean...
And it wasn't even funny. It wasn't even a good setup. You just said a slur and you happen to be a comedian.
You can make an Asian joke without using the slur. You can. But if you do use a slur, like you're canceled, like, come on.
There's no line for comedians. There should be no line.
It's a different thing when you talking about comedy and making a joke and laughing. Like, it's just a certain things are allowed under the guise of, yo, this is comedy. Like, if you go to a comedy show and you're offended, guess what? You probably shouldn't be at a comedy show.
Yeah, but it wasn't a comedy show. He was just talking to somebody on a podcast. So just because he happens to be a comedian.
He's a comedian. This is what he's going to push the line. He's going to say some things that are offensive, but you understand, like, yo, he's not a politician. He's not a doctor. He's a fucking comedian. Like, laugh. Like, you get, okay, I get it. He's a comedian. Maybe insensitive, maybe wasn't funny, but it's like, he's canceled now? Cancel some of these niggas that's accused of rape that's still out here performing and doing parties and shit.
No, agree. But I think that, listen, like I said, I'm not really big on cancel culture, but I don't think that there's anything wrong with being held. I think that there should be a line. For example, we say plenty of shit. This could be considered a comedy podcast. We say plenty of shit on here, but you know what we do? We bleep shit out when we know we've gone too far.
I never want to bleep. I'm just going to put that out there.
No one's surprised. But we bleep shit out when we know that we've gone too far. That's all it takes, a 2-second bleep.
Comedy style.
Just out of respect for the demographic, like out of respect for the people who are listening to you. It wasn't like it was an incredibly set up joke. That's the thing when it comes to like, oh, I'm a comedian. It wasn't a set up joke. There was no punchline. You just said some ignorant shit. It wasn't meant to be a joke, but because you're a comedian, it's funny.
Yeah, but also, I'm not defending the ignorant shit, but also, if he would have said some like real malice, hateful shit towards Asian people.
Agreed.
I'm not saying that is a slur for Chinese people. I'm not defending that, but just saying that in passing is a mistake. If he said some real hateful shit with it, I could see it. And also Patrice O'Neal was the best one when it came to defending all comedians. Even if you don't find it funny, and even if the joke stinks, every comedian's intent was to be funny, not hateful. It came from a place of an attempt to be funny. You could say that it missed the mark, and we could all say it's a shitty joke. His attempt
But to cancel
was
somebody
only
for
to
that?
do that.
The only time it wasn't an attempt was when Kramer went on that rant. That wasn't him trying to be funny. That was him just being a racist.
Exactly.
And for that,
You know
he
the
got canceled.
you know the difference. You know the difference.
He's on there.
Yeah, you know the difference.
Honestly, most people in the world,
That shit was crazy.
most people in the world are bigots and
Sure, I'm
and
not
have their
disagreeing
own
there.
form of racist. Like, let's all just be honest here about what the fuck is said at dinner tables. I'm not talking about you liberal white people who are just like, oh my God, I can't believe. And we all know that some people say shit around their families that they would never say in person or to other people or on a mic. The difference is if you have a platform, there are just certain things that you should and shouldn't say.
Yeah.
Keep whatever. If you want to call people slurs behind their back, that's fine. Whatever. Like, I'm not saying that anybody's innocent of that. What I'm saying is when you have a platform, you need to be responsible with your platform. You can still be funny and racist without saying slurs. That's all.
Everybody has said the N-word before. Everybody.
Disagree.
Especially Rory.
Everybody.
I really don't think Rory's ever said it.
Disagree.
What?
Man, I'm not buying. Let's
What?
take Rory out of it because I don't want to make this personal. Every white person said the N-word.
Every white person has said the N-word before. Like even
Come on,
I'm
bro.
not saying like said it like and be like those fucking niggers, like not like that. But like you're not gonna tell me a white person that loves their favorite hip hop artist, if they're in their crib alone listening to rap and he has nigger in the bar, they don't say the word.
You're at the crib talking about Simonuna.
Yeah, that's not
You're
happening.
not censoring yourself. at the
Yeah,
crib.
like cut it out.
I am insecure, so me rapping by myself in my room
Sounds crazy.
always made me feel weird. I would only rap out loud amongst my friends, and like we had the conversation with little brother, that'll be on our Patreon.com.
Great episode.
I was around black people that would have hit me. I was scared straight
But we're not
from the
talking about
beginning.
people dolo at the crib.
And I'm saying, I'm an insecure person. You think I'd feel comfortable rapping in my room alone?
Yes, you've tried
I would
it.
feel so fucking weird.
You tried it. Everyone's tried it.
Yeah, and I failed halfway through
Yeah, I'm just that shit. But see,
halfway through Illmatic.
because the way I grew up, that wouldn't bother me. I grew up with white kids. I grew up with Asian kids. I grew up with
I grew up with
Indian
mad
kids.
white kids that use the word.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit does not bother me. Like it's are you kidding me? Like I grew up with some of my best friends growing up was white kids. Like I grew up in the Bronx. Like I was around all types of cultures, all types of people. Everybody used the
And
word.
you was
wrong.
one of them that let
And I'm
them
saying
use their
mine
word
never
around
came
you
'cause
and
I-
let them get
It
around.
wasn't like they was like, yo, Ma, you fucking nigger, come downstairs. It wasn't like that. But it was like, yo, what's up, my nigga? Like, yo, what's up, fam? Like, I'm gonna be like, yo, what you just said?
You should probably
And
check them.
get the fuck
You
out.
And
probably
I'm
should have
telling
checked
you
them.
now,
With all due
mine-
respect.
Mine never
Oh,
came because
man.
I
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't let white
some-
people say it to me. They say it. I know they say it. Everyone says it, but I don't let them say it to
Me
like that.
personally, I feel like even if you say it in a passing way, I feel like like society teaches you that you're not supposed to do that.
Mhm.
So if you get it off with me, you think I'm pussy.
But it's a difference, though. It's a difference.
I'm on her side.
It's a difference. What's up, my nigga? And hey, you nigger. It's different.
No,
yes,
but it's just
of
the
course it's a
confidence
difference.
that you
And I'm
can
saying-
But
say
you don't
it.
have
I
the
was-
stripes to be able to say that, bro. You don't have the stripes.
Yeah.
My fear came out of
So
not
you think
thinking
only-
Twitter would happen one
Hold
day
on.
or I'd know D-Ray. I'm saying I was scared to say the fucking word.
You think
Rory, we
that
believe you.
you think that only black people?
No, because I
can
don't
say
think
nigga?
he realizes there's a difference there. You could be scared.
I understand what you're saying, but you think that only black people could say nigga?
And let's just go by society standards. Yes, only black people should be able to say that.
So you think that no Dominican, Puerto Rican,
First of all,
Albanian-
Dominican and black. First of all, Dominican
Albanians
people
go
can be
crazy
black.
with
Puerto Rican people can be black. Cuban people can be black.
No,
Black is
no,
a
I'm
race.
no,
Those
but
are heritages.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Do you think are they allowed to use it? Because some people don't feel like they are.
That's some people.
I'm asking you.
Me
do
personally,
you
I don't feel like if I don't want to bring black into it. African American. I feel like that's an African American.
Okay, do you feel like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans are
No.
able to use that?
No.
See? That's what that's crazy.
No.
You told somebody that grew up around a bunch of Dominicans.
Okay, you can
Puerto
grow up
Ricans,
around them. What does that change? What does it change because you grew up around them?
because
y'all
the
from same
word
hood.
was not offensive
It's not
in
about
our
being
in our
offensive.
community. It
It's
wasn't.
not-
It just wasn't offensive.
It's not about being offensive. It's not about.
So
I
what are we
don't
talking
want
about?
black people using it. I would prefer if they did, but because
Oh, then
everything has a root.
That's a whole
Paul.
different
Everything has a root. Words just
Yeah.
don't appear out of thin
I'm-
air. Everything has a root.
Yeah, but so now you're saying black people shouldn't use the word?
No, I don't think anybody should use it. I still listen.
So
I'm
you
a
should,
hypocrite.
so black people should. I'm
I
like,
use it.
yo, that's my nigga. What's up, my nigga? I
think-
shouldn't say that.
I think because of
That's
the
my
root of the
friend.
word that we should get rid of the word. I've always thought that. Do I use it?
It's a
Yes.
bunch, then if that's the case, it's a bunch of words we need to get
Of
rid
course, and we can
Who,
work
like
on
what?
that.
Well,
But
we
you're
got rid of
asking
some
my
of them.
opinion. I would
Weak.
prefer no one use the fucking word.
That's
I don't
crazy.
really use it.
Can I ask a question? Not to make a point, really ask a question. The white people that said it
All of them.
around me that said it around black people within that group.
Did anybody get punched in their face?
No. And I'm saying they said it, but when they went outside of that circle, they never fucking said it.
Of course.
So I'm asking,
In the community.
does that
amongst
change
us.
things a bit? But I'm saying when the white people that were in the Bronx, when y'all went elsewhere, whether it be to another neighborhood, another borough.
No, they didn't use it. But amongst us and on our block, in our community, in our park,
Because they knew
playing
it was
ball.
wrong. That's why they didn't use it anywhere else, because they knew it was wrong.
But I don't use the word around certain people like
Heard you use it a lot today.
no, because I know y'all. That's different. I'm talking about, but y'all have y'all seen me in the airport? Be like, yo, this nigga blocking up the. You've never seen.
Yes, when I was trying to get through pre-check. That's exactly what you said to
I
me.
did not.
You did. It's on camera.
Never said that.
I got the audio.
Never said that.
Yeah.
Never said that.
I'm fucking with you.
I don't use that word. I'm just saying, but in the confines of my friends and
with
my
your
community,
friends is when, it's
like, are
most
you
applicable.
kidding me? Like, if I didn't, my friends are like, yo, what's up with him? He acting like you in a why? You acting like an op right now? That's just how it is amongst my friends and people I grew up with. That's how we talk. That's how we greet each other. That's how we took that word and put a different meaning and a different tone to it. That's what we did in our culture. This is what it is. I understand the root and where it came from, but we was like, okay, that's what they used to call us. Now we using it as a term of endearment and showing love. Like that's just it is what it is. Like I'm not offended if a Dominican uses that word that I know and I grew up with. I'm not offended by that shit. We grew up together. Slept in each other's house. Slept on the same couch. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, so
Like,
there's 1,018 words in the dictionary to define friend, to define brother, to define homie. Why do you feel the need to use nigga?
They also have names.
Why do they need to feel the need to use that? There's a million other 8 things that they could
that's
call
just
you.
a part of that's
Why
just-
do they
that's just
feel
a
the
word
need
we
to
use in
use
our
that
culture.
word
I was so
when they
thankful
know
for
the
Sun.
root of that word?
But that's just a word we use in our culture. It was here before me. It's gonna be here after I'm gone.
I was a habitual Sun user.
Duke. Rory loves Duke.
Duke came later as a joke.
Fam is Rory's shit.
Your light's on. That's what I was.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to look at my
it's like
phone.
it was blinding me.
And then I was like, oh, they sent us the Usher album. That's what I thought you were pointing at.
Oh,
Who
that would
did?
have been shit.
Well, I'm not going to offend my political connects.
Mm.
Usher at midnight. Who's excited?
That's coming out
Me.
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yep.
They had a
Super
good little,
excited.
They had a good track list.
I'm really excited about it. I love Usher music. Usher has not come out with a very few projects that I don't love almost in entirety. So I'm extremely
So the
excited.
Usher album is tonight.
Do we get Schoolboy tonight or next Friday?
I think this Friday. I think tonight.
Oh,
What's today?
This
You
is
listening?
this is a good Friday of music.
No, March 1st, Schoolboy.
Oh, March 1st.
God damn it. Oh, he's doing a real rollout.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
nerve of him.
Proper TD rollout.
Doing a proper rollout.
Proper lad. I like both the records that Schoolboy put out. I'm really excited for that album. Usher, I'm not going in with a lot of expectations. I don't know if that's hating, but
I am.
That's hate.
He got the Super Bowl next weekend.
I don't want to be disappointed.
I think the album was damn near done before they even asked him to do Super Bowl. So
Super Bowl. Oh shit! Super Bowl's this weekend.
yeah.
Usher out. Yeah, he's doing it right. I got a lot of
Have to.
expectations. Got a lot of expectations.
I don't care if this album is Thriller. I don't want to hear any new records at the Super Bowl.
No,
Oh, yeah,
you
no.
better not touch
Please
any of
do
these
not.
damn records on that set.
I feel
But
like
it
he's
would be
probably
stupid
going
for
to.
him not to.
You
No, he don't. No, it wouldn't.
From his management, you just released the
No.
album. You have the biggest platform in the world right now.
The fact that he's there, that's it. His name will be searched on iTunes. He don't need to do no songs. His
I agree
name
he
will be
doesn't
searched
need
on
to,
iTunes.
but if I was his management, I would tell him to do a
Fuck, he
snippet.
better not. He better not. You better go out there and do that shit.
yeah.
Oh, the white people are gonna lose
White
their
people
fucking
go
mind.
crazy for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
my
coming
God.
out the gate with you.
Yeah.
Yes,
White people
that's
love
their
that
like
song.
that's the first song they want to hear when they like put their suitcase in the room on a cruise. As soon as they go up to the top deck, they want
100%.
to hear yeah as soon as they get on.
They're
the
playing
deck.
it from their iPhone.
Yeah. They
From the
want to hear
speaker.
that as soon as they put their luggage in their room on the cruise. They want to hear yeah.
You guys like this track list? This track list terrifies me. This is why I'm not going in with any expectations.
Yeah,
20 songs.
20 songs.
A
Here's
lot
the
of
thing.
features.
I love all the features. I don't know if this is going to sound like hate.
Hey,
I want to hear Usher and Summer. I like 21 Savage. I don't know if I need a 21 Savage verse on the Usher and Summer Walker song.
First
You didn't
of
like-
all,
you don't like that
song
record?
came
That
out
song been
already.
out.
It's
Good.
been
Oh, it's out? I mean, I
busting.
You
That's a
never
great
heard
song.
good?
don't think so.
it's a
That's
good song.
crazy.
I don't
That
know.
record is fucking.
That's why
It's
I'm
not the
like,
one
wait,
Summer
what?
sampled, right?
It's a great song and it's been out.
Oh, I
for
take it
that
back. I'm sorry.
long.
I have not heard it.
Yeah, no, that song is dope. That's a really good record.
I listen to too many bubbles in the
And
bathtub.
it's doing pretty well on the charts too.
This record is dope.
I missed the
it.
single.
I love the song.
I totally missed it. I apologize. I'm ignorant.
No,
Shame.
this
Everyone
record-
shame me in the comments. I was
No,
not
this
aware.
record is this.
Did we
record-
need 21 Savage on it?
He did his thing.
No,
Okay.
it's not bad.
I like 21 Savage a lot.
Yeah, he got off.
That's him dancing?
No, that's not 21 Savage dance.
You-
Yo.
Well, I can't tell if it's not Shadows.
It's safe to assume.
That's how he ties his do-rag.
If this is the Usher
Yeah.
record and you see a video of somebody's dancing, it's safe to assume.
When
it's Usher
21
dancing.
Savage has a do-rag on, that's how he ties it.
21 Savage is not
doesn't wear
dancing.
He
do-rags.
never wears a do-rag.
He's not dancing. How
Well,
about
let's
that?
But
Let's
you don't
go
see him
back
in
to the
London.
track
Y'all only
list.
see him in Atlanta.
We'll play the song
I'm sure that
after.
Usher record is great. I love Lotto. Is a Lotto verse necessary on that song?
You didn't hear it.
I know I'm predicting
Where's Lotto from?
Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Because the song's called A-Town Girl, so I just want to make sure that
Lotto usually does great with a feature and
She's
adds
from
to the song.
Alabama.
Bubba said these are Bob Magic shoes.
When were we doing that off the last episode?
I cannot wait for that Usher and Dream song.
I think this album's gonna be incredible.
Cannot wait for Usher and her.
I think
You got a
this
song in there
album's
called
incredible.
Bop. That's going to go up.
Out the gate, love Burner Boy. Usher and Burner Boy as the intro.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
don't know. I'm not mad at it. I love Burner.
I like it.
Out the gate.
I like it.
I want to hear Usher and Burner Boy.
Yeah,
The intro?
yeah.
He's
not
got a
track
record with
7?
June Cook on
Nope.
there too. That's the star of that BTS group.
Oh, they're about to fuck. That's about to go up.
That BTS record's going to go
I
crazy.
feel like 14, 15, and 16, just because I know Usher albums so well. I Love You, Please You, and Luckiest Man gonna be the best run on the album.
Yeah.
I know it already. Because I love Usher music so much. I know. That's what's
Nah,
my hit.
Room in a Room.
Room in a
Crazy.
Room.
What's Room in a Room? Usher, what you talking about?
Mm. What do you
What's
mean
a
by
Room
that?
in a Room?
Margello might be a sneaky record.
Like what's
It's a shitty name, but it might be a great song.
Kissing Strangers going to have a line or two
Oh,
on there.
that's gonna be a bop.
Kissing Strangers? Mono.
That's gonna be a bop.
I thought that was
Mono.
like a
Mono.
diss to Kiki's,
You
man.
know that's gonna be a monotone record.
Well, it's
Some
Usher.
stone cold freak.
I know it's Stone Cold.
Usher getting his shit off.
The cold is spelled with a K. Ugh.
Just please.
Yeah,
like,
she's a Kappa.
don't make
Mm.
true. I just hope this isn't like that one Usher record where it was all future beats.
No.
That album was so fucking bad.
No, I know. Are you talking about
Oh, he got
Don't
the
do
dream.
that. You talking about the-
No,
dream
that
record.
that record is gonna be that. I might go to that first.
Who produced it? If Tricky produced that, woo.
Was it Hard Love 2?
I saw D Mile had like 3 or 4 that he had posted that he had produced. So
Loved it.
that makes me feel great.
We need a new Dream album too.
Listen,
We need a new Dream album.
Yo, it's classics. I know it's not in the threshold. We were talking like 2020 up, but I was listening to P&D 1, just P&D.
Hmm.
There's no mistakes on that. It is so
or
good.
P&D 2.
P&D
It's all
2.
both-
They're both
yeah.
they're both flawless.
Yeah. I was
P&D
chilling.
no.
I was chilling in the crib. I just threw on
P&D 2 is the one though.
It's my favorite.
They're so
P&D
good.
2 is the one.
Which
That
one
was
is
the
she
album.
gets her way on?
P&D 2.
Two.
Okay.
P&D 2 is better, but the original, I mean, he set it off great.
Somebody had the idea on Twitter. I love Twitter and their ideas. Somebody had the idea on Twitter that when Usher performs Bad Girl, you know how he used to have Beyonce come out like a couple of times? He should have Victoria Monet come out. And I was like, dog.
I mean,
I might actually.
she can dance.
I would die. I would literally fall into the floor and die.
She'd be great for it. I don't know for Super Bowl though. I think at like the tour on certain dates. I just don't know if the like whole world knows.
But it's
Victoria
not
Monet.
about it's. But
If
it
she
was
was just
never.
a dancer.
Yeah, it was never just about. It
It
was never
was
about her
Beyonce.
being a performer. It's about her being a dancer. I think.
But it was also because it was Beyonce dancing.
Yeah, that doesn't
Like that
hurt.
was a thing, no?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
people thought it was just a dancer. It
no.
was like that, that girl.
Well, sometimes it would be a dancer, and then like maybe once or twice it was Beyonce.
I actually think he might bring people out. I don't think he's going to Rihanna this one.
Mm-mm.
I think we'll get some
No, this
surprises.
gonna be an Atlanta party for sure.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri's coming out.
I
for
hope
sure.
Lil Jon pops out.
Yeah. Oh,
He would
I
be.
think he's definitely bringing Lil Jon up for sure. The whites love Lil Jon.
If Lil Jon and Ludacris come out for
Yo, there's been one actual time I was really mad at Maul for not inviting me somewhere. We were in Vegas for like a night, and Maul went to the Little John residency.
oh, he's fucked up for that.
And granted,
Wow.
in his defense, I was asleep like before they even went over there. But I was so fucking mad that next morning that I did not go to that Little John residency.
Yeah, I had to see that. He killed that shit. I'm like, yo, this is Little John turning up this entire party DJing. Like, that shit was crazy.
Speaking of Lil Jon, did you guys see this? He's releasing a guided meditation album.
Great.
I'm in.
I'm here.
I'm in for it.
That's how Maul should wake up in the morning.
People get him like he's a real producer and musician.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He's a goat.
I saw
I'm
some
sure
funny
it's going to
tweets
be
about
great.
it.
Oh yeah, the tweets were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
They were like
breathe in, bend over to the floor.
yeah, shit like that.
Breathe out, touch your toes.
You need that.
Skeet.
Yeah.
Skeet.
Now skeet.
I mean, that is the ultimate meditation.
What's that like erotic massage called?
Erotic massage.
No, but no, it's a real. It starts with a T.
Tantric.
Tantra. I would definitely need the Lil Jon Tantra skeet project.
Have you ever had tantric sex?
One time, yeah.
What do they do? They stretch you and oil you? What do you do?
They stretch you and oil you. Look at him interested.
I'm curious.
They could make you nut without like touching your dick of how good they are at.
They stared it hard.
It's not like, granted, I've never done the rub and tug thing, but I just don't think it's like this. This is a real professional like that knows sexual pressure points. Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Oh, it's a pressure point.
Yeah, I think people should do it.
Like massage me until I come?
More or less, yeah.
But without touching your dick.
I mean, they
What's
do
the
touch
fun
your
in
dick,
that?
but no,
you
they
can
do.
also
Oh, they do touch your dick.
But like it's a different type of orgasm. It's not like someone just beating your meat and you nut.
it's more of a mind orgasm
Yeah, it's
than a body
a very
orgasm.
connected thing.
Mm.
Mm.
And it's supposed to heal sexual trauma as well. Like it's a thing that people use for real.
And you can have tantric sex with your partner too.
Can you go somewhere to do it? Like, it sounds like you need a professional, not just like a bitch with oily hands.
It's more.
I would highly suggest going to a professional and not just a girl with baby oil. Like,
but you can
just
look.
gonna beat you off.
It's more. It's not like.
I'm thinking it sounds like a process. Like, it feels like
No, it
you need to
is.
be
It's
certified
like
in it.
an hour and a half thing.
Damn.
Yeah, don't rub me for an hour and a half and make me come and then expect me to just get up and leave. No, we go together now. Yeah, like
An hour and a half of someone playing.
Like,
with
I'll
your
be
dick is
outside
crazy.
when you get off, lady. You can get in the car.
So
We
I
can
know
leave.
you're half joking, but at the end of it, I was a little like,
Like,
I know this was a service,
Yeah, like I'm never gonna see you
but
again.
like, bitch, you were in my soul.
yeah. Like
You do that in New York?
In
Do you have the
Brooklyn.
name?
Can you share it? I want to go.
Ooh, this was 20.
I just feel like getting that in New York and then walking outside to like noisy taxis blowing horns is just like, it's like, what was the point of that?
Price
That's
off
how
the
I
nut.
feel about massages in New York. I hate getting massages.
Yeah, it's like now I'm back outside and I got to get on the train.
And I'm oily and now and like,
Yeah, like-
all the
Oh no.
dirt,
It was like I took a shower after.
With her?
Like you had to get all the shit off. Yeah.
the nut.
No, more so like all the oil and shit.
They oil your whole, it's not just your dick.
but it's not like baby oil. It's like real aromas. And
Yeah.
stuff.
It's wet platinum.
It's supposed to heal sexual trauma. That's why I did it. And I know you guys can make your jokes.
Did it work?
Haha, not funny anymore.
Did it work?
I think so. I think it helped. Yeah.
How many times
Did
you
you
got to
cry?
do it?
No, I didn't cry.
You only did it
Yo,
I
once.
was, to be quite honest, I was horny
Don't
as
laugh.
fuck.
Don't laugh at you.
I'm not laughing at Rory. I'm laughing.
No,
at
it's not like they
question.
talk about sexual trauma. It's something that if you go through the like list of things that can help you outside of like therapy, from a physical touch standpoint, this is a method. I'm not saying
No, I know what
it did anything.
I'm
but
saying crying after you come is crazy.
Were you
Like,
blindfolded?
No.
Because in my, this is
In your fantasy,
This is-
you're
This is a
blindfolded.
bad. Sorry, Rory. I'm going to make this joke though. In
I know,
my
go ahead.
mind, it's immersion therapy where they blindfold Rory. They have the woman come in and she starts the massage. And then as soon as he comes and by the time he takes off the
It's a
blindfolds
guy.
and sees, it's Father O'Malley.
Ha ha ha.
Some shit is just not.
See, you need to be canceled for that shit you just said.
Julian. Sometimes
It's immersion therapy.
It's just
Because
not
now the association is like, that was tantric. It was beautiful, but it's the guy that,
But it was
so-
Father
so
O'Neill.
they called a priest. to
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
not just any priest.
The priest. The priest of all priests.
Though I went into it with good intentions of why I researched it. But then I did feel a little shallow because it was like, she's also kind of bad. So
wanna
like, what
go.
intentions am I really doing here?
Yeah. See, no.
Oh, she was fired. Yeah.
She wasn't like fire,
You should've
but
asked for an ugly one.
she was very cute.
Are they expensive?
I think it was $500.
Yeah, damn, it's an expensive nut.
I'm cool.
It's
Yeah,
not
that's correct.
about like,
It's not.
I'm
about
telling you,
that.
it's not really about that. Like, yeah.
It's about healing his body and how he handles being touched.
But like, if
All
you
of
didn't
those
come, would you want
things.
your money back?
I
I would.
don't know. Because I didn't know. It was the first time in my life that I nutted and like, you can feel when you're about to nut.
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
I just like nutted. It was weird.
Oh, you didn't.
Like it was. She knew what she was doing at the end of the massage. I nutted, and like didn't realize it.
What pressure point she hit? I need to ask.
I'm telling you, you're kind of lost in the whole thing. I don't even remember what position.
Damn.
We were like holding each other. I
She
don't know.
milked you?
Really? Y'all were like holding each other?
Look what
That's
Tantric massages are.
dope. That's so beautiful.
laugh away. I'm
Did
fine.
you get it out?
Julian,
If I wasn't in a relationship, I'd go get another one.
Julian said, "Yo, she milked you."
Milk that trauma out.
Did she get it? Like, did you get some on her?
I don't know. I'm telling you,
They were holding each other. She's a massage therapist. I'd like to know if the massage
They was
therapist got nut in
holding
her
each
eye.
other.
My bad. Yes, tantric. They're like, you
I'm
guys are
telling
face
you,
to face, right?
Oh,
yeah, for a lot of it, face, but you're
Yeah.
also on your back. There's also like regular massage part of it. It's a whole hour and a half experience.
Yeah.
I don't really know where I
Is she naked too?
That's fire. Wait, okay, can we do this? Patreon?
That wasn't
you're
no
going to be
fucking.
horny, not release
Well,
trauma.
I mean, if there's a hot woman oiled up, we'll probably. You were hard while she was jerking you off.
I don't know if she like really jerked me off ever. I'm telling you, you're in a different mode.
Okay.
I know you can make your jokes about it because
No,
it's
no,
funny. I'm really just trying to answer y'all
My
honestly.
fantasy of this, what I'm picturing is far different than probably how it went. In my mind, you're just oiled
There's
up.
another
Shit.
version of this that you can like do with your partner that is extremely sexual. I'm telling you, the massage that we had, even though I know it's gonna sound nuts, even though I came and we were both naked, there was nothing sexual about it. I know that sounds insane.
I get what you're saying, Rory.
There was nothing sexual about it.
Did she stretch?
So this is like when the dudes be on IG massaging the girls and they're like, "Yo,
No, that's
let it-"
sexual.
That's sexual as fuck.
Oh, like we're in Jamaica and they're like, do this to the ass 100 times?
That didn't feel sexual when I got that done.
The mud.
Oh, you did that?
The mud. Yeah, I got the mud done in Jamaica. That didn't feel sexual. He was actually very respectful.
That one girl ruined that mud shit for all women on
when
Instagram.
she was fucking in a
When she
paper
fucked him with the plastic bag.
Yeah.
That was
Now every time we see a girl get a mud massage, we're like, oh, she's about to get fucked with a plastic bag.
No, I don't think.
Just
so.
don't
I
use
think
a condom.
that one girl is just a nasty.
Yeah, like
Nasty
at
gutter
that point,
bitch.
don't use
just
a condom.
don't use a condom. You're gonna put a bodega
Use the
bag
mud.
on your dick.
Put a thank you for shopping bag on your dick.
That was so
And
funny.
who has that on a raft? How do you not have a condom but have that on a raft in Jamaica?
No, I think that's what the limestone was in. It's limestone, right? That they
Mhm.
use.
Did it feel good? That mud massage?
It did feel good. It did. He I didn't want to say he worked me out, but he did a very good job. It was dark though, so we got there so late, the mosquitoes started biting me. In
That
the
was
places where the mud wasn't, but yeah, it was a good massage. I didn't mind getting my ass rubbed with some mud. My skin felt great after.
That's what's up.
I never got a happy ending. I've always wanted to try it.
I think I'm too silly for that.
That's kind of
I
why
would
I
like
just want to laugh.
I would like
through it.
laugh.
But
That's
you,
just like some
you got a happy ending. Tantric is a happy ending.
but fair. But I'm saying like going to just some rub and tug spa and you just get a massage and they're like, turn over. Like I would laugh.
Yeah.
Well, don't.
Like just jerk me off. What?
Yeah, you don't have to cover it up with the massage. Like you can just get straight
Yeah.
to it.
I'll jerk myself off. I
Yeah.
don't need to. I'll go to a real masseuse. But I encourage people to try the tantric shit, even if they do want to do it in a sexual way with their partner or whatever. It was a cool experience.
Yeah, I want to do it with my partner. I didn't get a partner, but I want to do it with my partner. I've always wanted to. I think it's
Well, you
cool.
can do it.
I think there's like classes and shit that you can do like with clothes on and then take it back to your spot. Like a teacher will show y'all.
Yeah, okay. I want to try it.
Ma, would you do that?
Tantric massage? Nah.
No?
Would you do it with your partner?
I'm horny. We gonna just start fucking. Like
It's about having a connection deeper than
We gonna have
using
a
sex
connection.
to find a deeper connection.
Call that a deep tissue massage.
yeah.
Well, how about y'all fuck and then like before round 2, try that to get to round 2.
Nah, because after I nut, I don't want to do all that stretching and shit.
I think y'all are afraid of the vulnerability aspect of it all.
I wanna do it.
honestly.
No,
I'm
You
open.
can massage me. We can massage each other, but we gonna fuck too.
Yes, you're gonna fuck. In tantric sex, like when you're having it with your partner, there is fucking involved, but it's intentional.
I'll do that. Yeah.
It's not just fuck to nut. It's like an intentional.
Maul,
There's a lot of breath work.
Maul has only nutted. He's never orgasmed. He's never just felt like love when it happened.
That was gay. How do you know I never orgasmed?
Because you've never had a girlfriend.
That's not true. What are you talking about? He's never
You just
orgasmed.
nutted on ass cheeks and stomachs.
Yeah,
And
sure.
mouths.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I'm not going to say this.
Thank you.
No, I'll say it. A girl told me my nut tasted good, and I thought of you guys.
Yo, we got voicemails.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into some voicemails.
Because we were talking about diet.
Yeah, no, let's get into voicemails.
Because you were vegan.
You've got mail.
You offended Loyan. Even Loyan is over there.
El Loyan is disgusted.
Well, this voicemail is not going to help because we started with Drake and then we ended on this conversation. So I figured let's keep the sexual energy up.
Yo, what up, gang? Rory, Mom, Demaris, Big Yo, Julian. Hope this message finds y'all in good health and y'all keep prospering. I'm gonna try and make y'all laugh, man. My name is Joey Cucamonga. I'm a Queens native, entertainer, do stand-up music. I'm trying to work on my shit too with the potting, but
What's your real
that's a
name?
different story.
Cucamonga.
Right? I got a quick question for y'all. Do you think that the amount of times that you have watched someone else fuck, meaning that it was porn on Twitter, a website, you know, you seeing it in a movie that you wanted to put on, but you actually but you actually seeked, how do you say it in past
Sought
tense?
out.
You were actively, your intent was to look for the porn. Do you think that outweighs the amount of times that you've actually had sex
Yes.
in reality?
It's an obvious question.
Be real though. Like that it crossed your screen, whether it was to masturbate or you was just looking into it for the art. You know what I'm saying? Do you think the amount of times
The
that
New
you
Bill
have
films
watched sex outweighs the amount of times that you actually done in reality?
Yes.
You'll follow me on
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Sought out, like got on my computer to watch porn with the
Or
intention.
just like in passing.
to-
Yes.
in passing, I
Drake
think is
video.
unfair because, like,
No, he says sought out.
yeah, that was the in passing. I think everyone on Earth, we just see porn the moment you open a screen. But
Yeah. So
sought out, not I don't know if I've watched more porn than I've fucked.
I don't know if I have.
What?
If you're measuring hours,
Man.
I don't watch porn for hours.
Well, it's more like 30
I'm
seconds.
talking about measuring hours over time, over all of your 50
Yeah,
years.
no,
of porn.
I think I've had
Before
more
computers.
sex than I've watched porn for sure. Yeah, I think so.
Nah,
I
porn.
think I've had
Maybe it's because I'm a girl, but
Actually-
more porn for me.
If we were to, because I watch porn obviously more than I've had sex, but if you were to total the time, jerking off only takes like 30 seconds. Fucking is hours.
Quick pumper over there.
So I know what I like. But like incrementally, if you were to
Bad
add the
God, you said
time,
hours?
you fuck for a while.
I
Shit
wasn't
happens.
familiar with your game. I'm sorry.
No.
You're not fucking for hours. If you fuck her for 10 minutes, go to
I
sleep
had
for
no
an hour,
idea.
wake up, and then fuck her for another 10 minutes. You didn't fuck for hours.
Why are you? Damn. All right, visceral over here. I have fucked for hours or an hour or so. Clocked it.
Bad. I didn't
Whatever.
know who you was.
Might have like, you know, sometimes you just hit the right stride. But I'm saying if you take that time, like if I fuck, say, for a half hour, Demaris, I would have to jerk off like 40, 50 times to fill that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's a lot of jerking off because I jerk off. It takes like a minute and a half.
If a train left Seattle and then a train left,
At 60 miles per hour.
the train
It's all
leaves
for
New
X.
York. What time?
What
What
time-
time do they arrive in California?
I guess I kind of see what you're saying because
You know what I mean?
I have sex longer than I would watch porn and jerk off.
Because say
Mm.
jerking off on average is a minute. Just say and say you fuck on average 10 minutes. So you'd have to jerk off 10 times to equal one fuck. That's a 10-to-1 ratio.
But I thought he said just watch, not like
But in totality time wise, like
Mm.
watching, I'm not watching. After I nut, I'm not watching the rest of the porn. I don't care if they fall in love.
yeah.
Like, I don't need to see
Who
them
does
kiss her
that?
on the
I'm
forehead.
typically invested in the story, but you know,
That's some psycho killer shit.
So y'all, you guys usually watch porn for like a minute?
If I want, it depends on how many movies. How many?
I probably
videos.
spend more time looking for the video
Same.
than watching the video.
Same.
So I don't know if that counts in what his rules are in this whole thing. But yeah, if you add in the time to looking for one, I'm just indecisive. I'm still on the
Yeah.
side that I fuck more than I watch porn.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah,
I think I
I've
do
had
too.
more sex than I've watched.
Yeah.
That's also a sick thought to have.
Yeah, I'm about to say, why? How did he come up with that question? Like that's
His last name is Cucamonga. So
Cucamonga Cracker Killers.
that's natural. Okay.
Next Friday.
I get it.
Michael Rappaport said that.
He did.
He was the
He was the mailman.
he was the mailman.
You just caught that?
Yeah, I did. Wow.
Is he canceled?
Canceled? No, he's gonna be president. He's the opposite of cancel. He made a choice. He is gonna be the next Brad Pitt. He'll be an A-lister by 2025.
Yeah, for sure.
Without question.
Michael Rappaport?
Yes.
After saying what he said?
He went to Israel to do IG Live.
Yeah.
He's gonna own a studio.
He's like the Sean King of Israel.
Oh my God, that is him.
Like rap. Legend is on, right? You know,
what are you, one of those entertainer guys, huh? What, do you play sports? What team you play for?
I play for the Cucamonga Cracker Killers. You won't take it?
Hey, don't want any trouble with you. You don't have to send your posse out here to do 187 in my ass.
A 187 in my ass.
I never noticed that was him.
A 187.
I love giving Mike Rappaport shit as of late, but he does have an incredible catalog of.
He's fucking hilarious.
Just the most random.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he does have a good filmography.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, I was sad when we ran into him when we were first starting at WTF.
And you laughed in his face.
No, that was that was the Fire Fest.
That was Fire Fest.
I introduced myself to Michael Rappaport as a fan. Like,
yeah.
I humbled myself to say hi to Michael Rappaport. But yeah, we exchanged numbers and he was going to come on the pod, but you know, he chose to side with management, so
yeah,
he couldn't come on our pod anymore.
Yeah,
but he was going to be our first guest.
Does he know your 3%?
At that time, no.
Oh.
But his manager is 100%, so that outweighed everything.
Yeah,
but you know,
got you by a nose.
I mean, things work out for what they are because I think we're just on different sides of how we see the world right now. But yeah. Respect to everything Michael Rappaport has done in his actual career. Do we have one more voicemail? Are we cool?
Let's do the next on Patreon. We're
cool.
We're over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Come out the gate with that. Weird fucking question, but thank you. Was an interesting one.
And if you're in DC March 23rd, we will be at the Howard Theater. Get your tickets now, newrorymall.com. Subscribe to the Patreon. Merch is available. And let's take another call on Patreon.
All right. Bye.
Peace.
No worry and mouth.